which means we're live.
Yeah, I already. I said it should be on there.
Yeah.
I think we should be good now. Hopefully.
What's good, y'all? What's good?
Says we live.
You know what the problem was? You know what? I know what it was. It's because we all decided to white.
my God.
It's because we all decided to white. That's
So blackout.
Hey, we here with it though. We here with it.
yes. Apologize to y'all because Mo, he didn't bring his bougie internet today, so.
Nah, it's not. It wasn't just Mo. My shit was looking bad too, so I can't.
No, Lynn, don't feel bad for Mo and try to
try
to protect him. Do not feel bad for him and try to protect him. It is all
40 minutes late is kind of diabolical. That's crazy.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying.
Connection issues,
Things
bro.
happen.
So we had to switch streams and all that stuff, man. These connection issues and everything. Oh wait a minute, huh? There we go.
We here with it though.
All right, so we do apologize. Like I said, we had to switch streams and all types of stuff, man. Like 40 minutes is crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's Mo's fault, but it is what it is, bro.
Yeah, we're gonna like Mo.
Mind you, I provided a solution. This is crazy.
You did provide the stream, bro.
So you want credit for providing a solution to a problem you caused? Devious.
Wow.
Devious.
Wow.
All right, everybody. We are going to be doing first time on the channel, I believe, at all, period. We're going to be doing a recap of an old show. We're going to start doing more of these old shows, recaps and everything for old shows. So today's recap is going to actually be a terrible show, and it's crazy because it's actually the 7-year anniversary to the date of Crown Jewel 2018. We're going to talk about everything on the show and give our perspectives on everything. And then we'll also talk, obviously, some Saturday night's main event as well, because that happened last night. So I'm sure people are going to have some things they want to hear, things they want to say about that. So as always, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. We do apologize for being later than usual, even though we technically are always late, but never this late, bro. Never this late.
Never this late.
That's the type of late that makes you not even want to go to church no more. Just man.
Yeah, so we hopefully we got it all figured out and stuff. Let me go to what I have.
Oh, and shout out to y'all. We were at 362, I think, subscribers last show. We're at 412. So shout out to y'all, man. Keep liking, keep sharing, keep subbing.
Yeah, we gotta get more clips on there.
It's coming. Trust me, it's coming. I got the photo. I got like 3 more things to Photoshop and just make a quick little thumbnail. But I found my rhythm. We got it. I got like 5 videos, which I wish I would have been there for, because some of y'all was a little nasty in that little debate. But I get it. You have to debate your side. It's okay. Okay.
Yeah. You gotta do what you gotta do, bro. You gotta do what you gotta do. Some of y'all was nasty on them lists last week, bro. On that whatever week was.
I don't think it was nasty.
Jay was pissed.
It was a little nasty.
He got happy at the end because what's it called?
It was a little nasty because I ain't gonna lie. There's some people that should have been on there. I'm like,
the one where Jade was mad about.
I got outvoted, but
who?
There's some people that should be on here, but I mean,
should be on where?
That top 20.
That top 10 that we made.
Top 25.
Top 20.
Who wasn't on the top 25?
No, there were some people that definitely got left up. I got to go back and look, but there were some people that definitely got left up.
I'm not talking about Rey Mysterio and Jeff Hardy.
Oh, he didn't make it.
Jeff Hardy definitely.
Sheamus over Jeff Hardy.
Rey Mysterio, a little iffy, but Jeff Hardy should have been on.
Please, Sheamus over Jeff Hardy. Yeah, please.
Sheamus over Jeff Hardy did happen, bro.
Yeah, Miz too.
Please.
That's the one that.
All I know is
if we're doing 25 years, yes.
I'm not gonna lie, man. Sheamus, hey man, he was
No,
part of
I'm
the most under. Look. See, look.
Hey, you gotta remember. You gotta remember. It was WWE only. If we were including TNA and like Ring of Honor and all that, it would be different.
Yeah.
I get that.
But
Really, who you would have wanted over
Yeah, even still WWE, he's on there.
WWE only.
We got things from 2000, 2009,
The
the
last
tag team
25
matches,
years.
the peak, the stories.
The last 25 years.
And the fact that y'all didn't
Thanks,
put Kurt as a lock
Thomas.
immediately.
He was locked for me, bro. So,
Wait, Malik, who you would have
Yeah.
wanted over Miz? Who you
At least he made it,
thought
But he
should
made
have
it.
over Miz?
No, Miz was cool. Like I didn't mind Miz being on there.
Yeah, I don't mind Miz being on the list, but
over
Jeff Hardy, bro.
Oh, okay. I
gotta be in there.
Over Jeff Hardy.
Bro.
Yes, over Jeff Hardy.
No.
Yes, over Jeff Hardy.
The last 25 years, bro.
Jeff Hardy is smooth 26.
The Miz's career is not
We had-
better than
promise
Jeff
you
Hardy.
I promise you he is smooth 26.
We had people on that list that had shorter, like small peaks, small resumes, and everything. So like Jeff Hardy, from 2000 2009, bro, he got matches, the stories. The
I'm saying, I feel like we really, I feel like
That's
Impact
pretty
too.
much his
And somebody brought up.
That's pretty much his entire WWE career.
We argued peaks and impact
hey,
for Bianca, but we didn't
question
take in
is-
consideration Jeff Hardy. That's family,
Hey,
100%. 100%.
so
And we
question-
said Cody too. So like,
So I have a
100%.
genuine
Cody was a
question.
lock for me too.
If this is the route we going,
And if we
This
talking
is the
mid
route-
card stuff too, bro, he got everything,
hey,
bro.
if this is the route
Literally.
we going, by y'all logic, Jay Uso shouldn't have a problem being top 25 then, right?
Okay, no. All right, bro.
That's
All
the
right, we're not
nastiest
doing that.
comparison.
We're not
By-
doing
by
that.
y'all
We're
right?
not doing that.
No,
We're
no,
not
that's
he
doing
got
that.
the tag
comparison.
team.
We're
He's
not-
one of
Wow.
the greatest tag team of all time.
Bring back
This is
Jeff
your
Hardy
logic.
had a
This
lot
is
better
your
single
logic.
matches.
No,
Big.
Jey
Main
Uso has
event Jey Uso, he was super popular. He tapped out going third. You feel me? Like, by y'all watching?
That
Jey
might be the
Uso
most
right
asinine
there.
comparison you ever made.
That is actually.
Is Jey Uso not part of the greatest tag team ever? Part of one of the greatest stories ever? Part of one of the most emotionally invested feuds ever? Is he not part of that?
This Jeff Hardy hate.
If
is
you're
out
going
of- is
off,
out of
if you're
hand.
saying
Of
the
course,
most
of course.
popular superstars in the last
He's a
25
part of-
years,
he's
yeah,
a part of
Jey
that
Uso's
story,
at
but
the
he
top.
wasn't-
That's Jeff Hardy. Hey, but that's Jeff Hardy. He one of the more popular superstars.
But he's a better wrestler,
I'm
and he
not
had
even
better.
trying to
And
hate on
outside
Jey
of
Uso.
and
This is
outside of the bloodline, Jeff had better stories. Let's just be real. Outside the bloodline, Jay's had
That is shameful.
he's had fine stories.
Jeff was a much
that
better.
is
Hey, the
shameful.
Uso Luda storyline, that was elite.
Jeff was
Uso
a much
Luda-
better.
the
Jeff was a
Uso
much
Luda
better singles
storyline,
competitor. And
I'm
Jeff
talking
Hardy-
about like singles as a singles.
Oh,
wrestler.
and singles? Oh, yeah.
Jeff was a
All
much
he's
better-
done is the singles is bro.
Jeff was a
Stoning
much
back,
better
bro.
singles competitor and has impact in all categories of his career, from tag team, mid card, and the main event scene. All three,
Jey Uso don't have impact?
not all three.
Not
You
like
don't
Jeff.
check off all three. Tag team, sure. He check off the mid card and
Yeah.
main event scene. Impact.
G got to be
No.
baiting us, bro. There's no way.
I'm just
There's
going
no
off y'all
actual
logic.
way.
Like,
I'm not even
How?
counting mid-card,
How?
Like you
singles.
could argue Sheamus. I can sit here and argue Sheamus, but I'm not arguing
Off
with Jason.
accolades. That's
No,
it.
I'm with
That's
y'all.
it. Not quality,
I'm just saying,
not
I'm of the
impact,
mindset that
none of that.
Jeff Hardy should not be on this top 25 list. Like you said, man, he is a smooth
It can be a
26.
smooth 26.
He is smooth 26.
Damn.
But
He's
the
smooth
Jack,
26.
but
No.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Sheamus
Listen,
over
y'all
Jeff Hardy.
wanted listen.
Sheamus-
listen,
Sheamus
listen,
over
I
Jeff
ain't not gonna lie.
Hardy.
Y'all wanted like y'all wanted
I'm
Sasha
not
on
about to
there.
disrespect Sheamus, but what are we doing?
Ooh.
What are we doing?
No,
Okay, so
Y'all
you
wanted
saying-
Sasha on
that
there.
man, that man,
I'm right here.
No, that man in that top left corner
would have been on
wanted
mine.
Sasha
Both would have been
on
on
there.
mine.
That man wanted the whole 4 horsewomen on there.
I agree. I think the 4 horsewomen
Well,
should have been on
should be
there.
on there.
I do think they should be on
What
there.
did we leave off?
Mm.
Bailey?
Mm,
We left off
is-
Bailey, right?
No, I think
Let
we
me
Sasha
let me
was
look
the
back
only
at the
one.
list again.
Sasha was
No,
the
I
Let me
think
look
all
back
of
at the
them.
list again. Hold on.
All of them.
1 second.
Maybe
I think
Sasha-
we had all
Obviously,
of them.
Becky made it.
Sasha was the only one that didn't make it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, she didn't.
See,
In the,
Oh.
top,
Yeah, see.
in the top 25?
Oh yeah, we had Bailey.
We had to pick between. It came down to 3 of them. We had to pick 2 of them to make it, and one of them didn't make it.
Oh my God.
what?
Kane made the.
That was Jade.
Yes. Kane made the list.
Why
Yes.
are we complaining about Kane?
Yeah, I can't put Kane over Jeff Hardy though. That last 25 years. Sorry.
Go ever.
I'm done. I'm done.
Kane last 25 years or Jeff Hardy. Stop it.
I'm done.
I mean,
Hey man.
You don't even
Y'all
have
don't
that's
get
not
that.
even
What's that?
Kane.
What's that?
Hey.
02?
Team hell no. Team hell no. You
The
know
02
me?
run?
He busted up Daniel Bryan neck. He was tossing back
Kane
Ryder
was like that though.
stage.
Before he,
Hey,
y'all forgot about
Jeff
that.
Hardy,
unmasked
Jeff Hardy
Kane?
was doing better stuff. In the 2000s.
Okay, unmasked Kane.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jeff
for
Hardy
like
was
6
doing better
months.
stuff.
Hey, was the 10,000 screaming Canaanites? Did that happen in the last 25 years?
I think it was we were really taking consistency and longevity.
Nah,
over a
I'm
lot
with
of-
you,
lot of
Malik. I think
things.
Jeff Hardy should have been on that list. Not that you like breaking it.
No,
Nah,
The
he
names
should
I'm
have.
looking at,
Look,
like
when
y'all
they
do not
factor-
rank these people over Jeff Hardy all time. There's no way you do.
The main factor.
Not all of them.
Why don't I rank Kane?
No way.
Why don't I rank Kane over Jeff Hardy all the time?
Before we dive into this crime, the main factor.
What does Kane have over Jeff?
Nothing.
What does Kane have over
Nothing?
Jeff? Besides longevity.
Stories.
Stories?
for sure. For sure. Stories for sure. He's had better stories. He's had better stories than Jeff. The Undertaker, literally one of the greatest stories of all time.
That shit was ass in the 2010s. Stop. That shit was ass.
Well, yeah. We're talking about the 90s. No one considers no one talks about
it. If we're talking about the 90s, we're talking about the 90s, that shit don't count. If we're talking about the 90s, that shit don't count. If we're talking about the 90s, that shit don't count.
Okay, but Mo, that's not the question.
You said all time.
You said you guys are not putting.
You said 25. You were talking about the list.
No, Mo said all time. That's
why
we started arguing. Mo said all time. He said you guys are not putting these guys over Jeff Hardy.
Oh, I'm talking last 25 years. I'm talking.
Yeah, I was talking about.
Even then, I'm still sticking on that. Even then, I'm still sticking on that.
What
does Kane have over Jeff all time?
I'm talking last 25
besides
years.
All time.
Besides the one story.
I didn't know he said all time.
Yeah, I didn't know he said all time.
Yeah,
I'm still saying all time. I'm not picking Kane over Jeff Hardy all time.
But the way we factored the list,
love Kane, but I'm not doing
majority of the people that made the list, we factored based off of impact that was talked about, matches, stories, longevity, if you had it, and the totality. Jeff Hardy got all those. He got all those. Some of those categories maybe not better than others.
Now do he?
But his
Sheamus
feet,
made the list.
though,
Give me a Sheamus feud comparable to Punk and Hardy. Give me one.
I would feel y'all a lot more if we would have.
Sheamus, I was going off of consistency. He had more. He was long. He was there longer. He was more consistent.
Years, but
more consistent. Had banger after banger. He had the accolades.
And that just wasn't in the 2020s, mind you. That just wasn't in the 2020s.
Yeah, no, Sheamus got to be on the list. See, I think it should be.
But he had to be.
Don't have the accolades as well.
I think
Sheamus on the list is cool, but like there's different factors that factor into it. Like Sheamus don't got the impact that Jeff Hardy got. Clearly, not even close. He don't got the totality of like most of the things you're looking at. The matches you could look at the matches cool.
Not better mid card champ. Sheamus as a world champion. I'm going to sleep. Like what are we doing, man?
Same with Jeff.
Jeff Hardy's world champion for
Jeff Hardy's world title runs word
because he has to go away.
Hardy and
Punk.
Whatever.
We know Jeff Hardy
and Punk. You can't tell me a story from Sheamus as world champion close to Hardy and Punk. You cannot do it. You cannot do it.
So we happen up being actually. Let me chill.
That's right. We're going off.
I don't even want to slander Sheamus. I'm gonna stop there because I don't like slandering Sheamus.
And even if we're going off, not even that. Like Jeff Hardy had one of the best chases to the title, like as an underdog. Like during
how long he held it and why he have to go away.
Sheamus didn't hold it long either. What are we talking about?
So again, all you got is
he had a nice world title run.
What does that have to do with anything?
From WrestleMania to
I just wanted to know why Jeff Hardy
that world heavyweight title
gave it up and had to go away. That's all I wanted to know.
I think it might have to be Kane.
Better than Jeff's.
I think Kane is the one because like if you're looking at the last 25 years. It might be Kane that needs to go.
I don't know, man. Him tossing Zack Ryder off the stage for funsies was
Kane was like
the embrace the hate story was ass. We're not about to just take out one moment.
Kane had some good
moments. The embrace the hate story was dog shit.
God.
Was actual dog shit.
That was bad, bro.
Team Hell No was
terrible.
No, Team Hell No was great. No, I'm talking about the
Team Hell No was wonderful.
That shit was bad.
I have nothing negative to say about that.
Team Hell No was his best thing of the last 25
That was a literal burial.
And if we don't get
not the last 25, that 0203 run.
Okay. The 03 run, yeah.
That shit he did with RVD, like that whole era of Kane.
Yeah, like the Shane McMahon shit.
And then you had Kane turning babyface after being a grapist. I'm not doing this, bro. I'm not doing this, bro.
I think they do that. That's wild.
I'm not doing this, bro.
But Triple H made the list anyway.
Yes,
hey.
Yeah, the same storyline.
Hey. Good cook.
This man was
not even gonna lie. Good cook.
I mean, Randy Orton made the list and he kissed the woman unconscious. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
And
that overrated ass character.
Oof.
Rhea Ripley in male form.
When I say it's a problem, though.
No. It's not like that.
Look at it. The Kane storylines last 25. He had the Embrace the Hate story. You had Cheetah and Katie Vick story.
Katie Vick,
bro. Story. Great Khali story.
Katie Vick, baby.
Bro, he put Katie Vick in all caps, bro.
That is one of the worst. That's just
Fake Kane. I forgot about Fake Kane. That was crazy.
Real quick, can y'all see the comments? Because I can't.
Yeah, I can see.
Okay.
Yes, on the side. Click comments.
No. I just had to refresh. It literally wasn't.
All right.
Man.
Hey, Tayshawn. Hey.
I never expected a Jeff Hardy and Kane debate, but you know, we here.
Jeff Hardy versus Kane, bro.
No, yeah, that list was a little.
We here. It's all good.
That list was a little nasty.
But let's get to what we here today, man. We here to talk at some good old Crown Jewel 2018 recap. This was when 2018, just so people know, which everybody I'm sure knows, this is when they started doing the Saudi shows. The second one they ever did. I didn't even know until somebody brought it up earlier. You can't even find it on Peacock anymore. It's not there. It's gone.
That was me. I tried finding it. That shit's not on there.
Shit there. It's erased. You can't find the Greatest Royal Rumble in there either. So they've erased those.
What? You know what I low-key think it also is? Like the Greatest Royal Rumble, I also think it's because there's a good amount of people on there. Chilling on the other side.
No.
The Greatest Royal Rumble?
I think, yeah. But there's pay-per-views with fucking Voldemort on there still. I don't care about that.
You think it's the lack of women?
I think it's the controversy with those shows. Because remember, people were refusing to go into those shows because there was a journalist that was
bad.
Yeah, the journalist just
died.
Crown
Jewel. Like even the president was saying like, "Don't go." Like, don't go.
Yeah, I think that's
what. That's why people started protesting going. That's why like Daniel Bryan didn't go for a while. Daniel, Kevin. Well, Sammy wasn't allowed there, but Kevin in support of Sammy. Cena was like, "I'm not doing this no more." That's why a good amount of people stopped. Shoot, we had a whole title change because somebody wouldn't go overseas.
Yeah, it was just the bad change.
Or was it AJ that didn't go?
No, it was Brian. They delayed the title in. They delayed the title in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna start the recap of the shows. We're gonna talk about all the matches and everything on there. So I'm gonna start with this Best in the World Cup tournament. So I got all the matches written down, the times of these matches, and the results of everything. Right. So just in case some of y'all didn't know, they had a Best in the World Cup. It was Raw and SmackDown superstars at the time, and they all were fighting just for basically a trophy, just to see who, quote unquote, the best in the world was at the time. So, opening match was Randy Orton versus Rey Mysterio. Randy Orton lost to Rey Mysterio in a match that was 5 minutes and 30 seconds.
Losing to Rey Mysterio in 2018, by the way.
Then you go to the Miz.
5 minutes.
Then you go to the Miz versus Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy lost that match to the Miz. That match was 7 minutes and 5 seconds. Then we had Seth Rollins versus Bobby Lashley. Seth Rollins defeated Bobby Lashley in 5 minutes and 30 seconds. Then we get to Dolph Ziggler versus Kurt Angle. This was one of the longer matches in the tournament. This was 8 minutes and 10 seconds, Kurt Angle losing to Dolph Ziggler. Then we get to the semifinals. You had Miz versus Rey. Rey Mysterio lost to The Miz in a match that was 11 minutes and 15 seconds. And then you had Dolph Ziggler versus Seth Rollins. Again, in 2018, might I add you, they fought so many times for the Intercontinental Championship. 13 minutes and 5 seconds, Dolph Ziggler beating Seth Rollins. Then you get to the finals. It's Dolph Ziggler versus The Miz. Neither of these niggas won the tournament. It ended up being Shane McMahon who won the Best in the World Cup tournament because The Miz had a little injury stunt. He comes in and he beats Dolph Ziggler in a match that was 2 minutes and 30 seconds. 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
And for further context, this is Dolph Ziggler with the Scottish psycho Drew McIntyre by his side.
Well, Drew McIntyre was banned. He was banned from ringside.
He got banned from ringside.
Referee kicked him out.
2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Shane McMahon. Because that's what you needed to be Shane McMahon.
Ziggler. Shane McMahon wins the Best in the World Cup tournament, and a tournament that he wasn't even in. Might add you wasn't even in it to beginning.
Stupid ass fucking Miz just.
He wins the tournament, and that led to the. If you continue to watch on and on, that led to the whole Best in the World announcement and them using that gimmick. This is when Shane McMahon, for many people, started to become like insufferable to watch on TV. When he started to become unbearable to watch, this was the entire start of that process. So I don't know what they thought. Giving Shane this trophy or accolade or whatever they thought in their minds this was going to do, but this turned out to be absolutely terrible. The matches weren't long. The presentation wasn't there for anybody. Nobody really cared, it seemed like, and they gave it to somebody who people genuinely in the tournament.
And where was the world representation? A lot of white guys.
It's all Americans.
Literally all Americans.
There was Americans.
All Americans.
Because the best in the world.
The white guy.
USA.
America.
Are they all?
Oh my god.
Rey Mysterio's in here. Rey Mysterio's in there. Bobby Lashley
from San Diego.
He's from California.
He from San Diego.
He got Mexican heritage, but he
Mexican.
from
But he is born on American
No,
soil.
no, he's not.
Born in American
He's
soil.
actually from Tijuana. He's from Tijuana. He moved to San Diego later. He's from Tijuana.
Oh, I thought he was.
So one representation of Mexico.
And then you
Couldn't even get Canada in
have
there.
Bobby
That's
Lashley. You know what I'm saying? That's a brother. You know, in there.
Oh no, he was born in California. I see it. He was born.
Yeah,
in
I
California.
was about to say. I could have sworn that boy was born.
That's what it says, but I've seen him talk
Chula
about it. He's
Vista.
from
He was
Tijuana.
born- he was
Oh
born
no,
in
no, no!
California.
Born in Tijuana, Mexico.
He's born in Tijuana.
So Bobby Lashley
Oh
got one
no!
Black American.
No! That's
Okay.
his father.
in
That's
Chula
his father.
Vista.
That's not the right Rey
Yeah,
Mysterio. This one was born in January 8th, 1958.
No, I've seen him talk about it in documentaries.
Damn, Ray old as shit.
No, Ray was born December 11th, 1974.
That's why
His
his
father is the one that was born in.
No.
Tijuana,
I've seen him literally say.
Yeah, 'cause he went
was born
back
in
and forth.
Tijuana.
No. This says he was born December 11th, 1974 in Chula Vista, California.
Yeah.
His father
Suburb of San
was
Diego.
born in Tijuana, Mexico. That boy is American.
Rey Mysterio Sr. Yeah.
He said that boy's American. That boy got his citizenship.
He's Mexican either way, so it don't matter. So
I mean, yeah,
we got him in
That boy,
Nakamura.
Yeah,
was
Mexican
on
descent.
Yeah. We had Nakamura, we had Rusev, we had Balor, we had Andrade. Like,
you know what's
hello?
so crazy?
Moore was cooked
You know what's so
at that point.
crazy? The best in the world tournament.
oh yeah.
The guys you would consider the best in the world weren't even in the tournament. Weren't even in the tournament. Seth Rollins maybe in 2018.
Yeah.
Maybe that's
Oh yeah,
it.
for sure.
Yeah.
That's it.
For sure.
But like
They
everybody
were
else-
supposed to have John Cena in there, but
Where are your champions?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
are your champions not the best in the world?
Right,
Quote, unquote?
right.
Like,
Well, I think this is Roman was already gone at this point.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
wait.
Roman wasn't
You gotta, and this is no disrespect to these two, but the finals of a best in the world tournament was supposed to be Dolph Ziggler and The Miz.
In 2018,
No disrespect. In 2018, no disrespect, both great, but best in the world. You tell me Seth couldn't make, obviously because of the finish. They didn't want Seth to do that, but I'm like, it's the best in the world. Like, you would think you probably push Randy to that point because it's Randy and Seth. Like, I feel like that. Anyway, it's fucking stupid.
Anybody else? Like, I'm just thinking.
Anybody else?
Who are
Like,
your champions?
it's just
hey, but we got some good heel word.
You right.
From who?
I ain't thinking
From
about
who?
it
From
like
Shane.
From
We
Shane.
hated him. That look, I think sometimes people forget.
that. Mophie.
We couldn't stand Shane McMahon. We literally wanted to like rip
That's
our
the
ears off.
problem.
That is what
No.
good heels do.
No, it's
They
not.
make
No,
you hate
no,
He had
him.
gold feet.
no.
No way he's not
no,
good.
You hate
no,
him.
No way he's.
Yeah, that's
Maybe
good.
man-
You know who's a good
Jinder
heel?
Mahal was a great heel. I'm not.
You know who's a good heel
I'm not
that
hearing
people actually hated? The Miz. He didn't have gold.
That's a
He
good. That's
people
good
just didn't
heel.
like him
Yeah.
because he was a good
Yeah.
heel. Because he has
Yeah.
good heel work. Shane McMahon? No, that's go away.
Shit,
Let's go.
Hey, look.
Legit made me turn off the TV.
Look, you mentioned
Turn off the
Jinder
TV.
Mahal.
He's not good.
You mentioned Jinder Mahal, right? You mentioned Jinder Mahal.
Oh my God.
God.
That boy
You better
was
piss me off.
boring.
God. Oh my God.
That boy was boring.
What was Shane?
If Shane at least made you want to see him get his ass beat. Shane at least made you want to see him get
Shane
his ass
wasn't
beat.
boring. Shane was cringy. Shane was
That's a good
cringy.
word for it.
He was not boring. He was
Shane
cringy.
made me turn off the television. Shane McMahon
Yeah, 'cause
was
he's
the
cringe,
most
not 'cause he's
overbearing.
boring.
Yeah,
There was not
yeah,
a.
I agree with Nate. It's because
Shane never made me sleep, but he made me turn the channel for sure.
Yeah,
There's
changing
different
the
kinds of
channel
go-away
and going
heat.
to sleep. Changing the channel, going to sleep.
Yeah, there's different kinds of go away.
I
Yeah,
turned off the TV and
people
went
go
to
away
sleep when
like
Shane
you're
McMahon
boring
came
me.
around. It was already
Changing the
nighttime
channel's
anyway. Might as well.
bad. Like, that means I don't want to
Changing
watch
the channel
it.
was really bad, bro.
Yeah.
He was genuinely overbearing. He was genuinely overbearing.
At least going to sleep
He was
is like,
bad.
I'm going to
He
give
was-
you a shot, and I'm just, you know.
Literally, they were chanting "change the channel" during one of his matches on Raw. If y'all remember that episode versus Lance and White.
Someone just reminded me. The rumor was Shane and Kofi for the WWE title at one point.
That's a bad rumor, though. That's a bad rumor. That's a bad
nasty rumor.
That's a bad like anybody.
That's
who
a
believes
nasty
that,
one, bro.
That's what most likely happened. Because this is where I feel like that rumor came from. Someone in
Didn't
the
Shane
creative
be
meeting brought up the idea.
Yes.
And they shut it down. But it was like, it was never a genuine consideration.
In 2019, now
I bet Shane brought it up.
Everybody knew
I bet
that.
Shane brought it up.
Look, I'm not gonna lie, bluntly stated, we knew we was coming to Fox soon. We knew Kofi wasn't going to hold it forever. I just didn't think Brock Lesnar was going to squash him in 8 seconds. That title was going back.
This is before that. This is before all that. It was talking about like in one of the Saudi shows. It was back in the Saudi shows after Kofi Mania. This is after Kofi Mania, and he was already the champion. Shane was going to be one of his challengers for the title. Because Shane had beat Roman at one of the shows. He beat Roman in Saudi.
Yeah, he already beat
the very
Roman.
next Saudi show. Yeah.
And then I think it ended up being Dolph Ziggler. They brought Dolph Ziggler back. Remember, they took Dolph Ziggler off TV. He was supposed to take a break, and then they brought him back.
Well, no,
That's when they brought him back, and he was doing it should have been me stuff. It should have been me, and all that stuff. He was.
Yeah.
Now, why are you saying? Oh no, that wasn't a good gimmick.
It could have been a good story, but Dolph was fried at that point.
Yeah,
the fact that we had Dolph go for the WWE Championship is crazy.
When he came back and he went after Kofi,
relive the U.S. title feud.
When he came back and went after Kofi, though,
these niggas feud over every belt.
When he came back and went after Kofi for the title, we all was kind of like, oh, I guess he's losing again. He's come back to lose to somebody else again. That's basically what that was.
I just don't understand.
I feel like everybody Kofi faced, we knew he was going to lose. I think the only intrigue was Randy. But it was like, it's SummerSlam. They're not going to do that. Everybody else he fought, they're going to lose.
The joke feud was cool. I like the joke feud.
I just knew he was losing to Brock. The only time the only time I didn't think he was going to lose to Brock is when I saw how much time was left on the show. And I was like,
you thought they were going to do some BS or something?
I thought it was like, maybe this is where we get Cain Velasquez, and maybe that happens, and it ends up being a non-title match.
You knew the Cain Velasquez thing was happening?
It was already reported. It was rumors, but it was reported. Yeah, it been reported that they wanted Kane and Brock at whatever next Saudi show they were gonna have. Like, because this was the Fox debut. They said they wanted something big. Yeah, it had been reported he was training with Rey Mysterio. It was
he had matches in the Indies.
He got released the next year.
I had no idea. Yeah,
he had matches in the Indies. But the stupid part is they should have never did the match because he had to have knee surgery. He wasn't even cleared to wrestle. Like, he had to have knee surgery before the match even happened. Like, he already talked about, because he had some matches in Mexico when he wore the mask and everything, and they were some decent matches, but he had a really bad knee that had to have surgery on it. So he ended up having the match, then had surgery, and then never brought him back. After that.
Because they got released.
It was just a waste. Just a waste. So he had that Best in the World tournament. The show progressively got worse and worse as the time went on. So they ended up doing a match. One of the next matches was The Bar versus The New Day, with the Big Show in the corner of The Bar for some reason. That match wasn't that great either. I don't know why he was there. But then you talk about the two title matches. Let me tell y'all this. If I told y'all, so let's say you didn't watch 2018, never saw it, didn't know what happened. If I told you that Samoa Joe in 2018 would have had 4 WWE title matches against the same guy and didn't win a single one of those matches, would you all say I was capping?
Yeah, facts. I would.
If you hadn't seen it and you didn't know, and you already knew who Samoa Joe was. You would have had to ask who the guy was. And you already knew who Samoa Joe was before then. You saw him in TNA and you saw what he was about and everything. And I said, hey, he fought AJ Styles in WWE 4 times for the WWE Championship. 4 consecutive matches in a row, might I add you.
I think he would have won one. I think he would have had
one of those matches. You say I was
Well, he did win one technically. He did win one technically.
Didn't win the title.
I love that finish personally. I love that finish.
Nah, I hated it. It pissed me off.
Really? Because I thought he was winning a hell of a
like real talk, like just real talk, like realistically, you've been whooping this nigga ass. You already in his head. You then proceed to stop whooping his ass, get on the mic, and talk to his wife and say, "Hey, Daddy's gonna come home and tuck the kids in." Just finish the job, nigga. You already in his head. Now, when he came out, he was like, "Wendy." I was like,
I thought he was winning it.
I was like, "Oh yeah,
I thought he was winning that.
Let's get to it."
Oh, he's winning.
When he had, if he had did that and won the title afterwards, cool. But this man AJ Styles beat him in every way possible. He made this nigga tap out and pinned him in 2 different matches, bro. Like,
I see why you said this match was bad. I understand.
Bro, that was the fourth time. This was the last
understand.
time. Like, this is the
It was
last
like
time
9 minutes,
you could
right?
possibly. Mind you, they did the same thing with Shinsuke that same year too. Shinsuke had 4 matches for the
Yep.
title that year.
Jeez.
AJ Styles has
Didn't win a
WWE
single one
championship
of
feuded
those
with 2
championships.
people. In 8 months, AJ Styles feuded with 2 people.
Because I was about to say it's not a bad wrestling
on
match,
paper,
but like I
but
understand
on
now.
paper, mind you, on
Yeah.
paper, the people he feuded with, oh my god, give me more.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you on this internet and you go on your socials and you say, man, WWE in 2025 is looking like 2018 WWE, makes me want to smack you in the face.
Yeah, not even
AJ
close.
Styles feuded with 2 people over the span of 6 months.
He had a match with Rusev too. He had 1 match with Rusev.
Oh,
Third
yeah,
And
match.
that was a here nigga damn. And that was literally
I
fine.
was okay with that.
Selling our merch here.
That was during the
Here's
Right.
a title
Rusev
match.
too.
I didn't mind it. Yeah.
Yep.
Like
And AJ should have been the best in the world championship. He should have been in there. Like, what the fuck?
Literally.
So that was bad because
yeah.
Oh no, bro.
Samoa Joe for the 4th time got an opportunity to become WWE champion. Didn't win, so we already knew his opportunity was gone
Done.
for him. Then you get to the Braun Strowman Brock Lesnar match. It was supposed to be
Oh
Roman
my
Reigns.
god.
It was supposed to be Roman Reigns versus Braun Strowman
That
versus
was
Brock
bad.
Lesnar. But then Roman, the leukemia stuff happened, so he had to give up the championship, right? So now we got Braun Strowman, Brock Lesnar again, 1-on-1. This was the literal final time they had a chance to pull the trigger on Braun Strowman. And it's not even the fact that he lost. It's the way that he lost and what they did.
Right.
This guy got destroyed. He had 0 offense in this match. Go back and look at it. Baron Corbin in the beginning of the match.
He had 1 hit.
Baron Corbin,
like
in the
one
beginning of the, Baron Corbin in the beginning of the match hits him with the title. And then Brock Lesnar just continuously F5 this man over and over and over again. 1 out of the ring, F5 over and over again. He literally dominated the most dominant guy in the company. Brock Lesnar's already established guy, a bulletproof guy on the roster. Dominated the guy who really needed that win the most. I truly believe after this match, nobody looked at Braun Strowman the same ever again. This was like literally the end for him. His momentum was ever the same. The trajectory of the downgrade is literally there. If you go look and study it, like everything as far as the downfall was literally there every year after this match. This was literally the last shot they had to submit Braun Strowman as one of their top guys, a main event guy, and submit him like one of the greatest big men they ever had. They did everything they could before then. 2017, they messed it up. He didn't beat Brock Lesnar. They revived him in 2018. They gave him the Money in the Bank. They wasted that Money in the Bank cash in. But this right here, Roman Reigns just happened to have a certain situation that was unfortunate, had to give up the championship. Now they have an opportunity to finally give it to Braun Strowman. And these niggas, for some reason, said no and gave it back to Brock Lesnar after that reign of terror, might I add you. This was after the Brock Lesnar 504-day reign, after he had gave up the championship and lost to Roman Reigns. Now we're going back to Brock as the champion again. After it hadn't even been a year since he lost championship, might I add you. It was a couple of months after he lost the championship.
And it's not even they could have. I see what they were.
No,
I could see.
No, I don't see nothing.
No,
I don't see
Mo,
none
shut
of
the fuck
that.
up. Mo, shut the fuck up. No, Mo.
You
Mo.
got it. You got it. Go ahead. My bad. Go
No,
ahead.
the way the match was structured, if Braun just came back and destroyed Lesnar after everything that he took, I'd be like, oh shit. But it's the fact that they just F5.
Yeah.
F5. Bro, he tossed that nigga right out the ring. I don't know why. That shit was funny as fuck. I was in class watching that. I was listening to the teacher was talking. I just see there's no audio. I see Brock just talk to this nigga, and I was like, bro, that shit was funny. But yeah, and then Braun gets like 1 kick, and then F5, and that's it. And that's it.
Like a rag doll, man.
No,
like,
I just don't.
I see what you mean, Malik, by saying
No,
it destroyed his aura.
If I'm not mistaken, does everybody
Bro,
remember what he did? If I'm not mistaken, does everybody remember what he did at that next WrestleMania?
Braun Strowman, nothing. He wasn't even on the show.
Oh, he wasn't on the show? That wasn't the one.
Yeah, he
where
was
he won.
in 2019.
Oh no, he was in the
WrestleMania
fucking
35.
Battle Royal
WrestleMania 35. He was
Battle
in the
Royal.
with the.
So which one is the one where he won with a child?
That was the before.
34.
That was Mania before then.
That was that year. The year
That was
of
2018.
this paper.
So he won with a child that year, and they still managed to revive him.
Gave him Money in the Bank.
Somehow, yeah.
Give Money in the Bank.
Bro,
and then he cashed in.
They had this, bro. 2 or 3 times they actually messed him up before that, and still somehow revived him. He lost the Chamber to Roman after dominating the entire Chamber, eliminated everybody in that match.
I don't understand.
Just to lose to Roman Reigns. Then at Mania, teams up with the Kid, buries the tag team division. Might I add you, and wins the title, only to give it up the next day. Then they gave him Money in the Bank. Cool, we're back again. They messed that up with the Money in the Bank cash in by having Brock come out and interrupt the Hell in a Cell match to end it in a no contest because he beat up Brock, Strowman, and Roman in that match. This was literally the 4th time. It happened by accident because Roman, obviously would have won that match if he was in it and everything, and his reign probably would have lasted until Mania. But they had a chance to do something to rewrite those wrongs, and they still chose not to. They made another wrong. This was literally like, for Braun Strowman, it was it. There was over after that. There's nobody cared anymore.
And it had to be because of fucking. Had to be because of Constable Corbin too. Remember, don't forget Constable Corbin's part of this.
That's crazy.
Constable Corbin, bro.
And only for Braun Strowman to come back just to get hoed again. Bro.
Nasty work, bro.
Because like his
Hey,
run
maybe
just
Hugh
now
was-
was bad.
Hey man, they did revive him, man. He won the Universal title.
Yeah, all right.
And had one of the worst title reigns of all time.
Relax.
Whoa.
In front of no one, he
Whoa,
won in front of nobody.
whoa. Don't do that.
Yes, that
He
ran
was
his
dead in the
That ran
water
his
by
ass.
that point.
I mean,
He was dead.
yes,
He
he
was
was
so
dead
bad.
in the water, but the
That was
food
literally here,
not
nigga.
bad.
That wasn't even here,
The
nigga.
food
Damn, that
was
was
not
like,
bad.
gosh.
There's like,
I don't even think that was a here,
who
nigga.
else-
Damn,
who-
that they had no choice.
Who else was gonna be?
That
Yeah,
was
that was like, we just gotta give it
Goldberg
to
had just beat. Who else was gonna be?
Yeah, it was supposed to be Roman, and Roman said, "COVID's happening. I'm gonna stay at home."
Yeah,
Everybody's
we
like,
in the crib.
we need somebody to fill in. Who's on the roster that we can just point at and say, "Hey, let's just go. Strowman, you ain't got nothing to do. Sure, just throw you in there."
And the crazy thing is, if you listen to some
Yeah, I
Strowman
wouldn't hear
interviews,
nigga
he thought that like that championship was gonna be like his ascension. Like, yeah, I'm gonna ride this. So when they cut him, he was like, I was so shocked. But okay, you shocked. Why the fuck did you go back? Like, what the fuck?
Everybody goes back. Everybody goes back. But like,
Everybody goes back.
if you look at the trajectory in 2020, it was very clear they wanted Roman Reigns to be the champion. Roman was gonna be Goldberg at Mania. So they had the Fiend lose to Goldberg, so they can put the title on Roman because they were still trying to get him cheered. But then the pandemic happened, so Roman said, "I'm gonna stay at home. I'm gonna back out. I'm gonna chill for a minute. Let me see what's going on." All right, we need a replacement. Braun, let's go in there and we're gonna give you the title. Mind you, when it was time to bring Roman back, what they do immediately? You put the title on that nigga.
Yeah,
No hesitation. They literally created a pay-per-view the week after SummerSlam. Hey, we got payback the next week after SummerSlam.
Payback had been announced, but I get your point.
That was for Roman. It was for him.
Yeah, for Roman.
I'm just saying.
They said, "Fuck
Like,
you,
it
Strowman."
was announced before we got to SummerSlam.
That's why though. It was for him. We didn't know why. It like, oh, that's weird. They got a pay-per-view the week after SummerSlam. Then when Roman came back, oh, okay. This is why they wanted. They want to give him the championship.
And then it's called
I mean,
payback.
in fairness, it doesn't matter. In fairness, it doesn't matter.
Work, bro.
Super nasty.
It's nasty, bro.
It doesn't matter who was in that position.
True.
Roman
That's
coming
fair,
back.
G. Roman
Yeah,
coming
give
back
that
to get
time,
it.
bro.
Yeah.
Give me, especially
Roman was the guy they
he
wanted.
literally signed the contract in the middle of the match.
That was crazy. On his way to ringside.
Bro, because we were wondering, we were like,
That's crazy.
where is Roman? Like, what is he doing? Like, is he gonna pull like an edge? Like, after nope, middle of the match, and runs out there. I'm like, wow, y'all niggas are sick. But hey, I personally didn't hate the Braun Strowman Bray Wyatt feud. I personally didn't hate it. It was too little, too late for Braun, but if you just put the feud in a vacuum, I thought Bray Wyatt was doing some really good psychological storytelling. I thought that was really, really good. I loved when he went back to, oh, it looks like you've seen a ghost. I'm not gonna lie, at home, that got a pop out of me.
That was cool. That was cool.
That got a pop out of me. When he went back,
cool.
I was like, oh, I rock with this. The swamp match though was a little. The swamp match though was a little weird because I'm like,
I did not like.
so
that
was
at
there
all.
a finish or what happened?
Yeah.
Right? But I thought
Like, who
it
wins?
was pretty good for.
Like,
I thought
you
the
gonna tell
feud
me who
itself was
wins?
pretty good. I think because you know what I think? I think they were doing that feud with the intentions of getting the Fiend back the title, and then Roman decided to come. I don't think it was like, yeah, you're coming back at SummerSlam. I think he just said, all right, cool, I'm coming back. We're good. I can come back. And they were like, oh, well, screw everything else we had planned for the year. Because I think the Randy and Bray Wyatt feud was supposed to be over the title.
For the belt.
Yeah, like if Roman would have decided to sit out a year, I think Randy would have beat the Fiend for the title. And then we see how it went. So maybe Randy would have retained in Mania. But I think the goal would have eventually been to give the title back to Bray Wyatt at that next WrestleMania. I think that would have been the plan, but we know how that goes.
Yeah, Roman, once he won that title, he wasn't losing it until obviously they found
the only thing I wasn't expecting was 4 years. But I knew he was I had no doubt in my mind.
I didn't think 4 years.
I had no doubt in my mind.
I didn't even expect a year.
No,
until after
Mania, absolutely.
37.
Once he won it, I was like, well, he's definitely holding it through Mania. Like whoever he fights at Mania, he's beating them. I knew, even though the Daniel Bryan aspect came in, I thought the Daniel Bryan aspect was just there so that Edge didn't have to get paid. But once he stacked both the niggas, I said, yeah, no.
But once he stacked
that's what I knew.
Yeah,
that's what I knew.
It
It was like, yeah.
I was like, all right,
holding this title for a while.
Yeah, we're off.
Once he stacked both of them, I was like, he's not losing until at least the next Mania. And then it was years and years later, but
that next Mania was Brock, right?
Yeah.
I knew he was not losing to Brock.
Yeah, I knew. Yeah, I knew that either. Unfortunately, he got hurt, but I was like, "There's no way Brock is winning this at all."
No way.
Especially when he's like, "That's
crazy, bro."
The stack was wild, though, bro. In the moment, that was like,
no. When I first seen that, I was like,
the stack was so great.
The stack was nuts.
I was laughing so hard. I was like, "There's no way he actually just pinned two people."
Bro, but
well, because once they took out
that T-shirt though.
Well, once they took out Jey Uso, I was like, "Oh, are they gonna give it to him?" I was like, "Let them give it to Daniel Bryan again, right?" And then Daniel Bryan got hit with the concerto first. I was like, "Dang!" I was like, and then
I thought Edge was getting his redemption.
And then he hit him.
Yeah.
Stacked him over. Once he hit the 3, I was like, no way this nigga pinned these niggas like that.
And he said he was gonna do it.
Yeah,
and he said he was gonna do it.
He said, I'm gonna smash him. I'm gonna smash him. I'm gonna stack him and I'm gonna pin him. Yeah, that's what he was saying. I'm gonna smash you.
I'm not gonna lie. Once he did that, I was like, yeah,
that was kind
of shit about Roman Reigns.
And then wasn't it pin everybody and leave? That shit was hard.
It was wreck everybody and leave.
Oh, wreck everybody.
It was wreck everybody and leave. He was. Bro, I missed that era of Roman Reigns where all of his shirts were his gimmick.
Yeah,
that's he's like, show up and win.
Yeah, literally show up and win. That was an elite gimmick, bro.
Man.
And now when people think his shirts matter now, it's like, bro, them shirts,
even the needle mover one.
Bro, them shirts
even
ain't
the
mattered
needle mover one.
In a long time.
Them shirts ain't mattered since the bloodline was all together at one. It was just a shirt.
Yeah.
I think it stopped.
That needle mover one was elite. The needle mover one was elite though.
Because he said something about it in an interview.
My God.
Man.
He did. He was like, I'm the true needle mover. And I was like, yeah, that's elite right there.
Didn't CM Punk say something about
that
at that time?
I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
Punk wasn't there at that time, and it was
that was AEW Punk, huh?
Oh, the God Mode T-shirt as well.
Oh my God.
God Mode.
God Mode.
No, that came right after the Paul Heyman promo.
No. But I mean, the shirt itself.
It was cool.
The OTC one though, I don't like. I don't like
OTC.
Corny. I'm like, why?
OTC one, like nigga, how many OTCs are there? What?
I'm like,
for a while, I don't know. Jacob.
I feel like that's a shot at Cody low-key with QB1, but that's just my conspiracy.
Cody never wears a shirt saying QB1, so that's why I was like,
That's why I think
says
it's
if anything, he says
this man got his gimmick tattooed on his neck.
Bro, what the hell is that?
Yeah.
You keep lagging out. I thought it was just me. You keep lagging out.
You keep sounding like Optimus Prime, brother.
Robotic.
Yo.
That's crazy.
Well, it didn't happen that time, which is wild.
Yo, someone
it happens here and there.
That's crazy.
See, yeah, Jay is not OTC2. That's why I'm like, OTC1 makes no sense.
Yeah.
Thank God he lost, by the way.
Let's talk about the main event real quick, then we'll dive into Saturday night's main event. So the main event of Crown Jewel 2018, mind you, it was almost 30 minutes long.
27.
It was 30 minutes, almost 30 minutes long. The retirement home match, DX versus Brothers of Destruction in 2018. I might add you, this match in the Attitude with the Aggression era, cool. It would have been great. 2018. Shawn Michaels hadn't wrestled in 8 years. Undertaker was old, shows up every now and then. Kane was already, I think, was the mayor at the time, so he was doing other things.
He was the mayor.
Wasn't wrestling. And Triple H was active occasionally, but not as much either. I was hoping, like, don't let this match at least go as terrible as I can hope it can imagine. Everything you thought couldn't happen in this match that was bad, it all happened, might add you. Triple H, who was the most active guy, got hurt 5 minutes maybe into the match. Tears his pec.
It was the rib, huh? When he flipped over?
Yep, tore his pec, right? Now,
I said it was the rib.
he tears his pec, now he's not able to wrestle. Undertaker was old and beat up, so he can't really lead a match anymore and do much. Kane's mask falls off during the match. When does that ever happen? It's never happened to Kane in his entire career, where his mask literally falls off of his face. God was telling us something that day. He was telling us we were being punished because this match is happening. Shawn Michaels with a bald head.
Bro, when he took that hat off, that was crazy.
Hickenbottom with the bald head in this match was the best performer. And
I
hadn't
cried.
wrestled in 8 years. He had to carry this match, and he hadn't wrestled in 8 years because everybody else was just. It was all over the place, bro. It was just
when Shawn missed the moonsault. I was watching this in class. I was watching this in class. When Shawn missed the moonsault, just a couple seconds later, I felt a tear just go down my fucking face. I put that on. I swear. Oh, bro.
Like, he came out of retirement for this. This, bro. Like,
I was like, what am I watching, bro?
He wouldn't come out.
I was like, this has to be fake.
He wouldn't come out of retirement to fight AJ Styles,
which is crazy.
Came out of retirement for this match,
which would have been a great match.
The AJ Styles match would have cooked. It would have cooked.
Because Shawn wasn't like washed beyond belief, but
and AJ could have carried him.
So you know what
exactly.
You know what that lets me know is that the Prince of Saudi or whoever was the one bringing him there
money
literally offered, and I mean offered, an ungodly amount. Like it had to have been.
And probably just
because remind you, they tried to get Shawn Michaels out of retirement for everything. Mm-hmm. Everything when he was still like he still had the long hair. Bro, y'all remember the segment when he super kicked CM Punk when they were doing the champions thing? They were screaming for Daniel Bryan. He super kicked CM Punk. Nigga thought he was coming out for him.
WrestleMania 32 came out in his gear. Yeah.
Literally, so
still looked in shape.
She literally said no to everything, which lets me know they had to have offered him a check to where he could be like Ric Flair lifestyle for the rest of his life.
They said
they said $3 million.
They say he made $3 million that match. He got $3 million.
I can see it being
which for one match is
insane.
It's ridiculous.
$3 million.
That's a contract. This man got a contract for one match.
Like
that's somebody's salary, yeah.
Bro, I'm not gonna see $5 million for at least 20 years. Just staying at the same spot.
That's insane, bro.
Yeah, $3 million.
For 30 minutes, bro.
3 million is crazy, bro.
Or 27 minutes. 27 minutes. Excuse
Matt,
bro,
that's
27
crazy.
minutes.
That's crazy.
Like wow, too, like a 27-minute match, bro.
Bro,
like,
when he took that
they could
hat
cut
off,
this in half.
It was just like, damn, bro.
That comment is diabolical.
And the crowd wanted to start to chant.
Yeah,
I was like, what the fuck?
That comment is diabolical, bro.
I think they even had table spots, bro. I think they had table spots in this match and all that stuff too, bro. Like,
yeah, Triple H went through a Kane choke slam. Triple H through the table, and Triple H was
the worst pedigree of all time.
Well, actually, he was getting his arm checked. Oh my god.
Like pedigree on Kane with the arm, with the one arm.
You take the like this match. This match is just if you take the box away, it's just boring. It's slow, and these guys are just they're old, and then it's like half the offense from DX is it's not even as big of a listen. I'm gonna be honest, it's not as big of a botch fest. What?
Bro, your audio was crazy, man.
Bro,
the way it crackled
what's happening, bro?
This is literally what you sound like. Half the offense from DX is cha.
Crazy. What the fuck?
Bro, try to leave and come back, bro.
What is happening, bro?
Yeah, it's your mic, bro.
Yeah, let me refresh.
We all noticed at the same I made me just laugh.
Bro, this shit is sounding wild.
Oh, that was bad, man. That was bad.
Try to leave it. Yeah, try to leave and come back. Maybe that'll work.
That was bad.
But yeah, not only did it make Shawn Michaels look bad, bro, Triple H looked washed, and then, like you said, Malik, Kane lost his mask. All aura was gone. He was
what
the
other
mayor.
match can you?
He was the at that moment. That was the mayor. Kane.
That's literally never happened to him before.
Bro, the fact that his mask came off and Triple H got hurt, like, what like, how does that happen in one match?
That was Hunter and fucking whatever the fucking mayor's name is, bro. I don't even know Kane's
Glenn Jacobs.
name. Yeah,
Glenn Jacobs, bro.
That was fucking Paul Levesque and Glenn Jacobs in that match. And fucking Hickenbottom.
Now that we've gone through the entire show,
Mark Calloway.
Mark Calloway. Yep, that was the other one. That's who was wrestling.
I know people, they go with December to Dismember, right? King of the Ring 95, WrestleMania 9. I get it. I feel like this might be the worst pay-per-view of all time, genuinely. I think it's worse than all three of those.
Let me tell you.
Context to it.
Because My bad, go ahead. I was going to say, I get that December to Dismember was insanely boring. The matches that they were putting on that pay-per-view should not have been on pay-per-view. They shouldn't have even been on ECW TV. Weren't even advertised. But that show overall was just boring. It was just boring. Crown Jewel was not only boring, but some terrible booking decisions. Horrible booking decisions left and right. The Strowman squash, asinine. That when Roman went out with leukemia, that's the moment you crown Braun Strowman. That's the moment you make a new star.
Yep.
No, instead you went with the same guy everybody was already tired of. The best in the world bullshit. I'm trying not to scream. And then the main event. A way worse main event. A way worse main event than like December to Dismember.
There's literally nothing on Crown Jewel.
There's nothing redeemable.
There's literally nothing on Crown Jewel 2018. There's literally nothing on Crown Jewel 2018, legitimately, and I'm not joking when I say this. There's nothing on that show that benefited anybody or that was genuinely good. Fact. Like when you look back at December to Dismember, when you look back at December to Dismember, the chamber match was boring, but it's like it's not the worst chamber like that I had to sit through probably. Like, you know, the IC title chamber was maybe a little bit worse, you know,
that was pretty bad.
But like
that was bad.
That was pretty bad.
At least I could sit through that chamber match compared to DX Brothers Destruction. That was like hard to watch.
Let me ask: is it turn the TV off or is it fall asleep during the show? Which one is it? Because
this is 2018 Crown Jewel. Turn the TV off.
That's what I was thinking. It's turn the TV off.
Oh, the pay-per-view as a whole. Yeah.
Yeah.
December to Dismember was insane.
Was there any good that happened on that show?
December to Dismember?
No. Like Malik said, literally.
No, nothing.
Like Malik said, nothing benefited anybody. Like every winner benefited. Like this, the storylines that followed benefited no one. Shane McMahon winning Best in the World, besides Kevin Owens a year later, benefited no one. It did not benefit Miz because Miz got dog walked by Shane McMahon, and Shane McMahon pinned Roman Reigns. Brock Lesnar winning, we had to endure another Brock Lesnar world title reign. That did not benefit the product at all. And then the main event, Triple H faced Batista WrestleMania. You had him win for Batista. Okay. Shawn didn't wrestle again. I don't believe Kane had another match, probably till like Royal Rumble 2021 after that. And Undertaker wasn't even at WrestleMania. So nobody, like, it benefited literally nobody. There was no feud to set up. Triple H is going to lose to Kevin Owens at next year's WrestleMania, so Triple H has got to look strong. No, it benefited nobody. Like, all the results mean nothing.
You know what's crazy, too? They kicked off the show with Hulk Hogan in his first appearance since the whole racist news dropped. That was Hogan's first appearance on Crown Jewel 2018.
Yep.
Crown Jewel 2018. Oh, I forgot about that.
That's how they opened the show.
It was like a setup for the next year because next year it was Team Hogan versus Team Flair. Yep.
Oh my God! I forgot that happened. Okay.
Yep, and that shit was ass.
We can slide on. We can slide on because I do not want to remember that. I do not want to remember that.
Yeah, no, I agree. Crown Jewel 2018 is definitely turn the TV off. It is not fall asleep. It is bad.
Yo.
That's crazy, Matt. That's crazy.
Wow.
That's insane, bro.
Hey, man.
I'm just going on, Mike.
Yo, they frying Nate. They frying Nate, bro.
That's insane.
Computer love is crazy.
Yo.
Nah, I like the Nate said WrestleMania, bro, with the fucking that shit wild.
Nigga said they sound more robotic than a 2019 Charlotte Flair promo.
Try restarting your computer, bro. Like, turn it on.
Oh my!
Or maybe use your phone. Maybe try your phone. Try your phone if you're not using your phone.
Shit, what it sound like? Is it still robotic?
Yeah, it's like you sound good, but then it's like when you're talking, it just like does it like in the middle of a sentence.
Yo, can I highlight comments? Oh, I'm not the host. Oh my god, Niall Murphy said Nate said.
That's the one, bro. That's the one.
You pin comments on it? No.
I gotta talk about this right here, bro. I gotta talk about this right here.
Talk about what?
Oh,
Crown Jewel 2018.
When Ambrose got the shot, bro. Oh.
Ambrose got a shot in his ass. What else happened? Nia Jax for no reason just screamed my title for no reason, just no reason, just decided to scream. We had Rollins and Ziggler again for the IC title in an open challenge, which ends with a superplex Falcon Arrow. I don't understand. And then fucking that faction, Corbin, Lashley, and Drew, just dominated the show.
2018, bro. I think 2018. Horrible. 2019 was worse when it comes to like. I think 2019 is worse when it comes to overall booking, but like quality
Raw was worse.
Pay-per-view wise, 2018 was worse, bro. Like 2018
pay-per-view and Raw, yeah,
were like really bad in 2018.
Raw was overall bad.
2019 got saved by Becky. I'm not gonna lie.
Like 2018,
like
you
Raw,
had
like Raw was saved by Becky.
2018, other than Evolution, right? And I think Royal Rumble. Those are like
nothing
good ones. You had Backlash 2018. Yeah. You had obviously Crown Jewel 2018 Survivor Series. That was the year that I think Raw swept SmackDown, where they had no wins.
And then SmackDown won the tag.
Hell in a Cell was on the.
But they said it was on the pre-show, so it didn't count.
Hell in a Cell, but they all had bad main event. SummerSlam bad main event. WrestleMania.
I was gonna say Mania wasn't even good.
Yeah. Elimination Chamber bad main event. Like Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank was okay. That was actually a pretty good show. That was actually okay. So I can't tax that one.
Extreme Rules was okay.
TLC was it mid? Extreme Rules mid.
Yeah, TLC had a couple good things on there.
Super Showdown or whatever the other show was in Saudi they had. Terrible.
2018 Greatest Royal Rumble, yeah.
Oh, Greatest Royal Rumble, yeah, bro. It was bad, man. It was bad. So let's move over to Saturday Night's Main Event real quick, since some people want to talk about that. Let us know in the comments how you guys feel about the show overall too. Let me ask you this. Genuine question here. Len, you might not know where I'm going here because you're kind of newer to the show, so you won't know. Is it time we start putting Drew McIntyre in that Finn Balor category?
Amen.
I saw a video on this today.
Amen.
I see your point.
Hey.
Finn Balor hasn't had that many opportunities, like yearly that Drew's had, but it's like, how many times are you gonna put this nigga in the title match, bro, and not get him the title?
Drew McIntyre is Kevin Owens. Drew McIntyre is Kevin Owens.
Yeah.
See, I don't even know if
only difference is though, Kevin Owens can hang on to the Stone Cold main event. He can hang on to the Bloodline main event, and he can hang on because let's be real, the character change that he went on because after he'd been babyface for so long,
with Cody
was actually revitalizing him before he got hurt. I truly believe he was going to beat Randy. And he would be the one to beat Cody Rhodes.
Yep, I agree.
Drew McIntyre at this point now. Everybody online, right? Everybody online. They are like, "Oh, Drew should have won here." You're right. It was probably the best option for Drew to win because at this point, like, what else is Cody gonna do? You're right. there's only one problem with y'all's flow. Somebody needs to main event night 2 of WrestleMania, and they are not going to do that without their biggest title. So
I could give it back to Cody. That's the thing.
Okay. So here's my counter argument to that, because that's where I was going next. I'd rather granted, I'd rather them stop putting him in title matches, but I'd rather him not have the title than give him a 2-month here nigga damn. Because that's exactly what happened to Jey Uso. Yes, because that's exactly no. Because that is exactly what happened to Jey Uso. If you guys are just telling me, oh, Cody Rhodes can get it back in October. If Drew would have won this would have been what? November 1st. So November 1st, Drew wins the title, and let's say Cody Rhodes gets it back in January. What would Drew would have done in the 2 months that made that title mean anything to him? What would he have done in the 2 months? You said what?
Defend it
against Cody.
Let me ask you: Does he just have like a Jacob Fatu defense?
I mean, I'm pretty sure Cody's still gonna feud with Drew anyway. Who the fuck else is on SmackDown?
Well, Drew is going now off to this Jacob Fatu feud. I'm sure. Like it's gotta be right.
No, Jacob's off TV for a minute though. He's injured.
So
this is a legit injury.
Shit. I thought it was just some.
Yeah,
he had the dental stuff done. He's having his teeth fixed and stuff. So he's gonna be out for a little bit.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. He's gonna be off for a minute.
So because here's my thing. Let's say Drew would have won this title, but you want to give it back to Cody. Okay, so let's just say at latest Cody wins it at the Rumble. Then what?
All they had to do, because nobody needs to have a long title reign. If it makes sense for the story that they're telling, I'm cool with him passing it back. If Jey Uso just gave it back because they were probably like, it's not working. It's not working with him as champion. We got to give it back.
Okay, but
I'm not sugarcoating. He sucks.
But even with I can understand you, Malik. With if the service serves the purpose for him to give it back to Cody,
I would have Drew lose it to Randy, and then Randy loses to Cody. That's what I would do.
That's fine by me too.
That's completely different.
Sense.
That's not what y'all said originally, which is why my point is, if you're not going to give it to Drew, if you're going to give it to Drew just to give it back to Cody, because that's what was said. You said Cody could have got it right back.
He's going to get it back eventually. He's going to get it back at WrestleMania.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay, so then there's two things wrong with that. The way you said it made it seem like he's going to get it back from Drew, which to me, that's just a here nigga damn. That's what Jey Uso's title run was. You just gave it right back to Gunther. That's a here nigga damn. Like that when Jey Uso lost to Gunther, it basically felt like Jey Uso, you got lucky. You really shouldn't have had this title in the first place. So with this stipulation that they had, Cody didn't have to get pinned to lose the championship. I'm with you on that. If they wanted to do like a legit count out, and that's how Drew won, like maybe he got handcuffed, like Cody should have got handcuffed and they didn't see it. And that's how Drew won. I'm with you on that storyline reason, right? I'm with y'all on that.
Well, he should have kicked him through the bottom.
But then if Cody, because he's gonna want his rematch because he didn't lose legit. If Cody just gets his rematch and gets it back, then you just got lucky. You didn't just. And Drew McIntyre, the way he looks physically, the way he can actually be a believable face or heel, does not come off as the type of character to like, oh, I can only win if I use the most nefarious cheating with like sneaky heel vibes. If he wins, he's got to have a good reign or else it means nothing. And I'm not even saying, because I don't think you could do a good reign with Drew at this point, like today in 2025, in a month or 2 months. Because all he's going to do is feud with Cody the entire time. Because Cody's not just going to let that shit slide. And we don't have a Brock Lesnar or anybody else credible to take him away from that feud. Because Randy's still a babyface. So
who else is Cody gonna feud with though? Who else? I think with the finish of that match as well, and the finish with that match as well, Cody cheated. So I see that's the exact justification that they're gonna use. That they're gonna use to continue this feud anyway.
That's what Drew was gonna try to say, but you know what Cody's gonna say? Well, you tried to cheat first. Turn around as foreplay.
Yeah, you brought the title in the match.
It's the exact same thing he did with Kevin Owens. It's the exact same thing he did with Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens tried to say Cody's a fraud. You did that. Only because you did this, brother.
All they had to do was just give the title to. I don't know where Randy's at anyway, but Randy could have won the title. Randy could have won the title, or they're just not using him. There's one of the two. Randy could have won the title, and then you could have gave it back to Cody. And then if you wanted to make it interesting, we've all talked about the heel turn. Just have Cody turn on Randy to win the title back. Act of desperation. Give me the title back. I want to be the champion again. Turns on Randy. Now you got this big Randy and Cody feud. Randy babyface, Cody's heel. it all works out, and then Drew can move on to something else, or possibly move to different brands or whatever the case may be. But stop putting Drew in title matches. You got to stop putting him in title matches.
That's my thing. So
that's
then, Malik, my question is, I agree with that part. So then, Malik, my question is, let's say Drew wins it here, and then Randy wins it off of him. When would you have Randy win it?
Either Chamber. Like Rumble or the Chamber, one of the two.
See, I still think that's
I'm tired of waiting for the big fours for title changes.
I'm not saying you got to wait for the big four.
The Chamber then.
I'm not saying you have to change it. I'm not saying you have to change it at a big four. I'm not saying that. But let's just say Randy wins it at the Chamber, right? Cool. So that would have been because the Chamber's in February. So November, so we'll just count November as a full month. November, December, January, and then start of February. So 3.5 months where it just in our mind, because the end goal basically is to get it back to Cody. Cody's not going to let that slide because he just lost it. I don't care if they say automatic rematch clauses aren't here. There's automatic rematch clauses. So he's going to get his rematch, loses that, and then Randy somehow wins it in the Chamber. And then Cody just gets straight back to the title. That's 2 transitional champions bet right there.
I mean, that's the thing. That's the thing I don't.
Better than Cody holding it? What the fuck?
That's the thing I'm tired of with WWE, and especially in the last few years. I'm tired of every reign needing to be long to tell a good story. You don't have to have a long reign to tell a decent story.
But for certain people,
and it's not Drew McIntyre it's not Drew McIntyre's first world title. He's a multi-time world champion. So him winning the title one time, having a decent 3-month reign is
look at the way he got his last title. I'm in the context of the way he had his last title be 5 minutes. You cannot have that be transitional. The next time he wins it actually needs to be the run he's been needed in front of fans. It ain't got to be a year. It ain't got to be double-digit months, but it can't be 2 to 3.
I just don't think they had anything for
not with Drew
after, man. I just don't think they know what they want to do with Drew. And I see a comment. Tayshaun said Cody wanted to lose the title. Cody wanted to lose the title for Randy doing something so they could tell the Randy story. It wasn't for Drew to win the title and Drew to, be champion and progress. It was to progress his Randy feud. So I just don't know if there's anything for Drew to do, which is why I agree with Malik. They need to stop putting him in title feuds, bro. They got to. It's crazy.
And that I agree with. I get Jacob Fatu got to go off and do something with the dental. That's fine, cool. I don't think Drew McIntyre. I get they had no choice. Like, realistically, just look at the shape of SmackDown. Who else was going to fight Cody Rhodes? But I think there's simple solutions to that. Just do a fucking tournament. You can make number one contenders, ironically enough, by fighting. You can have number one contenders, I don't know, by fighting. That's how UFC does it. You can have number one contenders. Say, hey, you're going to have a mini that's going to go across 2-3 weeks. Here are your matches. The winner will be the number one contender and will fight Cody Rhodes at Survivor Series. Because he's not going to be in the War Games match. Nate, I called it. He's not going to be in the War Games match. We know what that War Games match is going to. That War Games is going straight to the MFTs.
I am boycotting that fucking pay-per-view. I am boycotting that fucking pay-per-view.
Bro, they've already set it up. How is it not going to be? How is it not going to be?
No, I think you're right.
Ain't here. Seth Rollins ain't here for the shit.
They might figure something out because hypothetically, if the main event, usually War Games, right? So if the main event is going to be the War Games, it's going to have to be something else in the MFT.
It can't be the MFT.
Unless John Cena's going to main event against somebody we don't know about yet.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what's going to happen. I think that's exactly what's going to happen because it's not going to be. You think it's supposed to be the main event with the main part of Doom? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. That would be the first match. That would be the first match on the show. If we're being honest,
at this point,
they might be the first War Games match. They might be the first men's War Games match to start the show.
I can see that. Now that
I think Seth Rollins' injury definitely changed everything.
Okay,
it definitely changed everything.
You got to main event Cena like Malik and you were saying, G, because if not, that War Games match cannot be.
I mean, it depends on who's seen the faces, though. It would depend.
True.
Or unless you have Punk or Cody defend their titles.
Well, Punk can easily.
Yeah, you can have Punk defend his title. You can.
Punk can easily main event. Easily.
Yeah, Punk can for sure.
Unless you have one of those two defend the titles, but if not, then the War Games match has to be the main event.
It'll be Punk or Cody, whichever one.
Bro, that MFT shit, G is right. That's gonna start, bro. The men's is gonna start.
Yes, it is. Nobody wants to see the MFTs in a fucking War Games match.
Not at all.
But
nobody wants to see that bullshit.
But they want to see the Wyatts.
I don't want to see the Wyatts either, dog.
I don't want to see them either.
Nah, I'm gonna be in fairness, I want to see the MFTs more than the Wyatts.
Only thing I will say, in fairness, the live crowd still be going crazy for the Wyatts.
They do.
The live crowd crazy. Even might see what we want. The what?
They go live for Jey Uso too.
And I was just about to say, just like the internet may say they're over Cody, the live crowd still loves him. They do. It is what it is. Like they do.
And that's who they say they look for. That's who they say they look for. That's who they say.
Yeah,
I know Triple
that's
H.
who they say.
I know Triple H. I know Triple H watches No Name Wrestling. Don't worry, Triple H. The WrestleMania plan is coming soon. Just wait till January. We about to go 3 for 3. We about to go 3 for 3. We about to go 3 for 3.
I think it would just depend, because realistically, if they had Drew get the title, they could have had him go to Mania as champion. It would just depend what night. It would have to be night 1 main event, and night 2 would have to be something different.
I promise you Drew's not main event too. Drew's not main event. Unless he's in the ring with
Drew can main event at night 1.
Why not?
Unless he's in the ring with CM Punk. I don't think he's main event.
Now,
you want to know why? You want to know why I don't think he's main event?
Punk got to hold down night 2.
Hey, you want to know why? Unless he's going into a match with Punk.
Punk and Roman can be night 2
unless he's going into a match with Punk to reignite that feud, the only reason he's not the reason why I say he's not going main event is because Cody's got night 2 on lock, and again, unless Roman is there or he fighting Punk, Bianca and Jade are main eventing easily. Bianca and Jade are main eventing easily.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that.
Easily, they're main eventing. As soon as Jade turned heel, I said, "Boom, bro!"
Jade
turned heel. Oh, you can't be mad at Bianca, Jade. Just for impact.
Not Bianca. Not Bianca.
Keep it a buck with you.
Bianca can carry Jade to a good match.
It's gonna be an impact thing, bro. It's like
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, Mo.
Yeah, I don't see the women.
If Sasha and Bianca,
I was about to say, if it's not Bianca and Rhea,
if Sasha and Bianca can main event a Mania based off of a feud over Reggie, mind you, that's what they were feuding over, Reggie. Bianca and Jade, with all the history with Naomi and the stuff they have to deal with that,
stop. That
was long before Cody was back.
Stop. There was nothing else on WrestleMania 37 that was going to main event night 1.
Yeah,
nothing
for sure.
There was nothing else.
Well, Drew and Bobby could have, but
they didn't want to.
They didn't want to, but they could have. That's not what we're talking about. Hey, Cody said he wanted to lose the title. That don't mean they always have to do it. So there's that. Wait, the only reason why I said that, Malik, is because I believe
Jade in the main event.
Because Punk has already got his main event, could he still main event a Mania? Absolutely. But if he's not fighting Seth Rollins, I don't think Punk is above. Yeah, I could open up night 2. Let Bianca and Jade have it. I don't think he's above it. If he's not fighting Roman and if he's not fighting Seth, I don't think Punk needs to main event this Mania because the only other people he's realistically going to face is Sami Zayn or Braun Breaker. Like those are the or
that's your main event right there.
Hell no. That is an opener. That is an opener. I don't want to see that in the main event. I don't care.
That's the wildest thing I've heard all day. That might be the wildest thing I've heard all day.
I don't care.
And honestly, hold on to go to that. Y'all see Bianca and Jade main eventing over Stephanie and Rhea.
That's another option. You're just
for Triple H. Triple H, no. For Triple H, no.
For Triple H, no.
Triple H is definitely if that's the WrestleMania match, Triple H is putting.
It's Stephanie and Rhea for sure. But that's another one I didn't even think about.
No, I could see that.
Either or, I'm fine.
Those two
as a main event.
But I think those two would main event over Drew and whatever he does.
For sure.
Like, real talk.
As long as it's AJ Cargill, sure.
I'm not gonna lie.
See, I don't even know. I don't.
Jade Cargill in the main event of WrestleMania.
But it's not just Jade Cargill in the main event. It's with Bianca. Like, don't
care.
It's with Bianca, bro. Don't do that.
Yeah, that's still not a main. That's still not a main event, though, bro.
That's not a main event, man. That's not a main event.
It's not a main event.
If Bianca, Rhea, and Io didn't main event, that's not a main event.
the way they've been trying to present Jade and the whole.
You said because she's literally a heel right now.
Yeah, bro. Come on, bro.
I think it's
and you know how petty you know exactly. You know how petty Triple H TKO is towards AEW. They're going to put Jade Cargill. They took a picture last night, and the whole thing with Jade since she came here has been to be petty to AEW. That's why she's been put in these prominent positions. That's why she skipped NXT when she really shouldn't have, because they want to be petty. They're constantly taking shots every single time they put Jade in a prominent position. Like, hey, look what we got. It's stupid, but that's what they do. So obviously, I could see her in Bianca main event, a heel Jade Cargill,
a heel Jade Cargill, babyface Bianca. That's off the leash.
Yeah.
And let me call it
that will be after the history they have. Yes, that's going to be a great story.
Any woman that looks like China is getting pushed by Triple H. Like, we know that. Any woman that looks like China. So you see Rhea, you see Bianca with a little bit of muscle. Once Jade came, Triple H said, "Oh, that's Black China." He about to push the shit out of her, bro. You know what he sees.
Yeah, bro. I'm not gonna lie, Bianca. I honestly believe Bianca and Jade have been the plan since they stepped foot.
Yes, like
that's been the plan since
as as the match. Sure,
no, bro.
100%. Bro, you didn't think that was a WrestleMania?
No, I think when Triple H,
the WrestleMania match.
I genuinely believe
open night too.
On the card,
Triple H got Jade Cargill.
Night 2 is crazy.
When Triple H got Jade Cargill, I believe he said, "Yeah, you and Bianca, you guys are gonna main event WrestleMania together. You guys are gonna main event WrestleMania together."
We about to get
the only one I can feel you, and I agree with Malik. Only one I'll feel him on over that is Stephanie and Rhea. I'll feel you on that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
No issue.
Because they have to do a women's main event this year because they're not doing one next year.
So wait,
fair enough, but
Saudi?
No,
bro. Let them, bro. I promise you.
Yeah, they're not.
They let them women main event Saudi. Boy, they might not make it up.
Nah. I don't think we get in the main event if it's gonna be a while. It's gonna be a minute.
They'll get it this year.
I'm glad y'all see it.
It's either Jade.
I don't see how y'all think that because I don't see
Bianca Rhea or Stephanie Rhea. It's one of those three.
I don't see the women.
Bianca Rhea would be a main event.
I don't see
Bianca.
That's a main event.
I don't see the women getting the spot over Cody, Punk, or Roman. One of them three.
I think. Well, Roman, I can feel you, but and I will get onto that later.
Especially with Cody and Punk now being the world champs. Oh yeah, they getting the main event.
But that's what I'm saying. Here's my thing. I feel you on Roman, of course, but I think how low do you think we're getting Cody Roman 3? Like that's just my gut.
Fine by me.
So that's two people in one main event. And I think Punk is willing to be like, I'll give it to Bianca and Jade, or I'll give it to Stephanie Rhea.
I think it's going to be Cody and Randy and Punk and Roman. That's what it's going to be. Those are the main events.
Also fine by me.
You know what's crazy? I do not believe Roman Reigns is going to go after them. I don't see that.
I could see Punk doing the thing that G said where, okay, let the women have the main event. I've main evented. I could start the show.
And honestly,
I can see that happening.
Yeah, but if they offer him the main event, that nigga's not gonna be like,
true.
Yeah, sure.
You could have done it this year, man.
True. That's fair.
I just don't see Roman going after that world title. I really don't.
It's not even about that. It's not
if
even
Seth was still champion, he would have.
I was about to. Well, if it's Seth, that's different. That's why I said.
But
Seth and Punk would have made event for sure.
It's more than that, though. It's Punk and Roman already have a story. Number one, we already know that's going to happen at some point too, and it's the name value for the WrestleMania main event. That's the name value.
Yes, I agree with you, but I think that story would help out a little more if Paul Heyman was still by one of their sides. Now that Paul Heyman technically betrayed them both. There's really no need since Paul, like just logically, I get like business wise, name value wise, I'm with you on all that, but like storytelling logically wise, there is literally no need for Punk and Roman to go after one another because Paul Heyman betrayed them both. And again, Roman looks at that world heavyweight title as secondary, beneath him. If he's gonna go after any title, it'll be the one he lost. Like it'll be the one he lost. I do not
especially now
him going on after that world heavyweight title at all. That's beneath him. Remember when he won the IC title or the US, whatever it was? He was just throwing it over his shoulder, like what did he say, as a demotion? him going after that World Heavyweight Championship will be a demotion.
And he kind of sees it as Jay's business. That's the thing, though. He kind of sees that World Heavyweight Championship as Jay's business. Like the way he talks to Jay about, yeah, you go chase that, that's yours. I kind of
can't win it.
True, Jay didn't.
That's true. Win it.
That's true.
Like, so how many more opportunities he gonna get?
That's true.
Clean,
my dad. Thank God. That's
true.
The Lord.
And from the storyline, I'm looking at it ever since Punk came back. That's kind of when things started to get bad for the bloodline.
True.
Like literally, like ever since he came back, the trajectory of Roman started to happen after that. And then everything that happened at Mania this year, Roman could be like, bro, if he wasn't, none of this would have happened if he was here. None of that would have happened if he wasn't around.
I kind of disagree with that. I feel like Cody is definitely it was, if anything, you can blame Kevin and Sammy. That's what really started this shit for real. When they lost the tag title.
Sammy.
Yeah, that's what.
When Punk came back, him and Heyman started to get close and tight again. Like none of that would have happened if he wasn't in the company.
Oh, he's talking about losing. He's talking about what happened at this Mania. He's talking about losing Heyman and everything. Yeah,
none of that would have happened. Because you got to remember, he got Paul Heyman to turn on Brock, who was them two together was like and stop, unstoppable at one point. He got Heyman to turn on Brock, so Punk doesn't come back. None of that probably ever happens. He could be like, none of that would have happened. We wouldn't have got none of that stuff. Like, that's the story they're probably going to tell. And there's already a story there to tell with that. Like, they've already kind of made layers.
I'm not saying the story not there. It's just, in this universe that you're talking about, CM Punk is the World Heavyweight Champion. Roman is not going after that title. He's not.
We'll see.
I just don't see a world where Roman is going to go after the secondary title, not the title he lost. That just doesn't make sense.
Malik, let me ask you, in your situation
explanation I agree with.
where CM Punk goes after
every title at this point, like every title's beneath this nigga.
That's why if he's gonna go after any of them, it'll be the one he lost.
Just give us your scenario for who goes after Cody if CM Punk and Roman are happening.
Roman did say after Crown Jewel,
okay,
I want the power back. He was walking away from Crown Jewel like, I want the power back. Off the mic. He was saying that. So.
I really think we getting Cody Roman 3. They just ain't set it up yet.
Again,
I really think we getting Cody Roman 3. They just ain't set it up yet. The
only way that we get Roman Reigns, because if Roman's going to be a night 2 main event, right, it would either be against Punk or Cody, I guess you could say too, if they wanted to run that. But I don't see any scenarios where we're not getting Punk, Cody, and Roman, like all those three, not in the main event somehow. Like they get in the spot somewhere. Cody been getting the spot for the last how many years? Roman been getting the spot damn near for 10 years now. So they get in those spots. It's pretty much been guaranteed like every year. Like every year, you at least, that's like the new system. You at least know 2 people that are going to be in that main event spot every year. For a while, it was Roman Reigns. You knew he was getting it. Every year, it's going to be Roman Reigns, and we just don't know who else yet. But he got a spot. When they made it 2 nights, we know Roman Reigns got 1 night. We just don't know who's on the other night yet. But Roman Reigns got a lock. Then when Cody came back, Cody Rhodes got a spot now. Those guys got a secured spot. Punk, I think, now has a spot, and at least for the next maybe 2 years, I'll say. They're going to at least give him 2 more WrestleMania main events.
So, G, if you have Cody Roman 3, who do you have Punk facing in that scenario? In
this scenario, which isn't what I want, Seth Rollins messed up a lot of things because I feel like the 2 main events were pretty much signed, sealed, and delivered. So with Seth Rollins out, unfortunately, CM Punk is going to go against the Royal Rumble winner. And it's most likely going to be Sami Zayn, which should be AJ. It should be AJ Styles.
Robot.
And Punk AJ Styles in main event of WrestleMania. Especially with the story. It'll be the John Cena story done right because AJ's already said he's going to retire. That can main event of WrestleMania. But because of how those 2 move and how they act, I can see this specific year, because I do agree with Renee, they're not going to get a main event in Saudi. I can see this year Stephanie and Rhea or Bianca and Jade sliding into that main event spot. And Punk and AJ saying, I'm okay with that. Give us the opener for night 2. I could easily see that.
So you got AJ.
But if it was me booking the show, I'm going to just go ahead and get Cody Roman 3 out the way and give me Seth and AJ, with AJ going over.
I don't think there's a scenario.
Yeah, Punk and AJ. That's what I meant.
You think there's a scenario they just go ahead and do Rock and Roman this year instead of in Saudi?
Fuck no. Fuck no.
Since it's in Vegas too. I mean, it's open there to happen now.
I just think because the Saudi people are saying they want like the biggest spectacle ever, and they want like the biggest Saudi, WrestleMania.
Yeah, I'm saying like from where everything's at right now, right? Mm-hmm. We know it was probably going to be named Stephen Hawkins as well. We know it was probably going to be Seth and Roman. We all were speculating Seth and Roman this year, right? So we all were thinking it's going to be Seth Roman, and then Cody versus Randy or Cody versus Punk or whatever the case could be, right? Seth is injured. Mm-hmm. Cody's already finished his story. We already got that out of the way. I'm just saying there's nothing there to stop it from happening now if they wanted to go that route. If they would say, hey, you know what? Things kind of got switched up. We don't know when Seth's going to be back. We kind of need that big main event. Let's just go ahead and do it in Vegas. Vegas is a big venue and everything. Mm-hmm. Saudi, we'll give y'all something different. We give you something different, but we're going to go ahead and do this year. I'm just saying, if they did it this year, I don't think it would be an issue because there's a wide open lane to happen.
That's true.
But if you're, it's just The Rock. Even when he came and did the last Mania stuff he did, he was around for that nigga ain't made a peep. I don't see that. And now that I just thought about it, because it just popped up in my head, if everybody would have been, not injured this year, Punk might not have made it this year. So it's not even an issue if they want to give it to a woman. I don't see Rock coming back at all. If that nigga didn't, bro, we keep saying this about The Rock. The nigga didn't show up for an angle that he started.
Wait, I will say The Rock is about to film. He
didn't show up for an angle he started.
He about to film his Martin Scorsese movie that's coming up this year. So it might have to be pushed to Saudi.
Yeah, I'm just saying hypotheticals. Like if they want to do it this year, and if he does the match, he's going to commit to the match because that's what he did at 40. He committed.
For sure.
There, he showed up.
He can commit to a match, but not the biggest heel turn that they've had in. All right, bro. Yeah.
How about him, brother?
I'm off the
trying to tell y'all niggas, bro. That's my view.
So, I mean, I feel like they could. I mean, if they wanted that main event, they could do it in Vegas. They're probably going to save it for Saudi because Saudi probably wants that match. And they're going to offer the most money they possibly can for that to happen. But I'm just saying, if they want to slide that in there now because of the trajectories of things changing, I mean, there wouldn't be nothing bad in there for it to happen because everything's already done now. Like I said, Cody's finished the story. Seth's hurt. Punk has more options out there that he could face. We talked about AJ Styles and many people, and Cody can have different options too, for different people that he can go. They got Randy there. So you have options for things that can make sense. It just didn't make sense when he did it at 40 because it was like there's too many things lining up for what we already led to that needs to happen that way.
Am I still lagging like that for real?
You're good now.
You good now. They said talk about the Cena tournament. I want to see how some of y'all felt, specifically you, Malik, being the Cena fan. Who do you want to win that tournament? Who's some of the names outside of the company you want to see? Obviously, they're gonna put some TNA people in there. I can see Joe Hendry fighting in there. I saw my guy Mello tweet ruthless aggression. I want Mello to win it, but
he ain't getting it.
Exactly.
I don't want to see Mello as his last
opponent. It would be great, but he's not.
I want Mello to win it, bro. But I
don't want to see Mello as his last opponent. I ain't gonna lie, because they haven't built him up for him to where I see him doing anything. If it was up to me. Who I would want to see win would be Braun Breaker. That's who I would like to see win. Who I think it's going to be, I really think it's going to be Gunther. That's who I really think it's going to be. Which I don't hate either. But
he's already ready to come back.
I think it's going to be Gunther. I think they're going to announce him a part of it tomorrow. They're going to announce the people tomorrow. I think he's going to be one of those people.
I didn't think he was ready to come back yet, to be honest.
In a crazy scenario, it would be crazy. It'd be crazy if Ed showed up in a crazy world that we live in. That shit would be wild if that would happen.
I'd lose my mind.
I don't like the likelihood of that happening. Like Triple H and Tony Khan would have to be like, "Hey,
cool,
man, I don't see that. I don't see that scenario."
They'd have to pay AEW a bag and reference them on TV.
I do think Joe Hendry is going to be in that tournament for sure because I think Joe Hendry is been pushing for the Cena match.
Yeah, they'll throw out some people in there, but I think realistically, I think it's going to be Gunther and Cena. I think Braun Breaker would be the guy that benefits most from it. I think I would much rather see him in that spot, but I don't think they're probably going to give it to him. I think they're probably more
over Femi in the tournament.
No, I don't see him in the tournament either. I think they're probably going to be.
He'd have to lose.
I think they're probably going to be focused more on Braun
going
back to the world title story instead of the Cena stuff. So that's why I think Gunther is.
I do agree that they are going to be focused on him going after the world title, And I think Paul Heyman is going to tell him when this tournament to beat John Cena, they can't deny you after that.
Yeah.
I think that's what they're going to tell him.
Setting up Braun
Go
Strowman,
after Cena, retire him.
Mm-hmm.
His last match is a loss. You get to be the person that says the last person to ever beat John Cena in his final match was you.
Paul Heyman was telling Brock to break the streak.
And if it's not if it's not AJ Styles, and if it's not Sami Zayn,
Braun Breaker's
beating Cena, Braun Breaker I can see winning the Rumble. If it's not them two,
going against
Cena, I can see Braun Breaker winning the Rumble. But it would have to be like go through the tournament, destroy everybody, and destroy John Cena. This can't be no 20-minute back and forth. You got lucky. No, you need to beat him down. Let Cena have his last comeback, and then you just destroy him. Spear after spear after spear.
During the tournament is when he has his struggle. Like he learns through the tournament, and that's what makes him better.
I like that story.
Let him face some people from TNA. Let him face some people from SmackDown, NXT. He grinds, gets to the end of it, wins, and then like you said, G, all right, now he ready. He whoops Cena's ass, bro. It's not even like
after he beats Cena, again, you're not gonna give it to Sammy because it's in Saudi. And you're not gonna give it to AJ Styles because he's retiring. Braun Breakers. Those are the only three people that should win the Rumble in my opinion. Yeah. Unless you get like a returning Kevin Owens and he wins it. Okay, I'm not gonna be mad at you for that. Ooh. But like realistically, based off what we know, it should be AJ. Unfortunately, it should be Sammy and then Braun Breaker.
We still on the Sammy hate, bro.
Nate, who you think gonna be in that?
I don't want to see him. I don't want to see him win the Rumble.
I definitely think Gunther in that tournament for sure.
Gunther, okay.
I just see Braun in there too.
Mo, who you liking in the tournament?
That's my pick, Gunther. I've been wanting that match. If it was up to me, the Cena heel turn would have never happened, and that would have been the Mania match. But we can't do anything about that.
My dark horse from outside companies just to be in the tournament, like super dark horse. I don't think it's gonna happen, but like I'm just saying it if it does. Tommy Invincible, bro. I know that's like a long shot. Just like he'll get squashed in the match. He'll get squashed, but just like
I just see
Braun's first opponent. That's Braun's first opponent.
Just him being there, like it's a moment for him. He's been like talking to Cena on social media. Cena got him this, but he gets squashed in like,
about Mr. Iguana, though.
Ooh, wait, who you said?
Mr. Iguana.
Mr. Iguana.
Mr. Iguana. He could be in the.
He for sure will be in the tournament.
He gonna be in the tournament.
That'd be nice.
Because they gonna have some AAA guys in there.
Yeah, they need one They literally need one AAA guy and one TNA guy, and it'll be Joe Hendry and Mr. Iguana. Yep. Who they gonna get? Mike Santana? Yeah, I'm sure.
Nah, they're not gonna do the champion right now because they can't make him lose. Yeah, they're not doing.
I'm curious to see who the NXT person is gonna be though.
That's what I'm. Is it Trick?
Yeah, I was gonna say Trick.
Might be.
Maybe that's not.
If not Oba, if not Oba.
No, but when Oba comes up, he can't be taking no losses.
No, if they want to do Oba versus Cena, I'm not mad at that though.
That's
but like
y'all remember, I told y'all in both.
That's a great introduction to the main roster.
I would prefer. Actually, I wouldn't mind Javon Evans because I think Javon Evans can take a loss and be fine. Javon Evans can take a loss and be fine.
But to go to your point, if they do Oba and he beats you, that's a great introduction for him on the main roster.
That is.
That's a great way to.
But if he runs through this tournament and beats John Cena, that's like the first thing he actually did. Yeah. You gotta put the title up.
That's
like, and I guess that's my thing.
No, not immediately. You have the title on immediately.
No, I'm talking about after he beats Cena.
You just build him up more after that. It was just establish him on the roster.
How much more build up do you need at that point?
That's what I'm saying.
You just have a few people, bro.
Nah, I think this tournament. I think the winner of. I think the winner of this tournament and the person who beats John Cena in his last match is on a track to the title. There's no other way.
Yeah,
because you retire John Cena.
That's gotta be a catapult.
So if you do that with Oba Femi, I do not want to see Oba Femi win this tournament and beat John Cena, and then he just feuding with Drew McIntyre.
Hey man, I wouldn't be mad if he got the championship.
With Damian Priest.
They're not gonna give him to that early though. They're not gonna give him to that early.
Make a new Brock, bro.
Because I think Gunther probably be his last match, and Gunther. I mean, they could do Gunther and Punk again for the title if they wanted to, but I don't think he'd go straight to the title.
But I mean, think about how low key, Obafemi's their little baby Gunther. Because Obafemi did that little NXT breakout tournament immediately North American champion.
He was
lost the North American champion. Was off of TV for a month. Iron Survivor, NXT champion. You know what I mean?
He's like Brock when he first got to the main.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said Brock. He could be their Brock. Like
he gets the Brock push.
To me, from our conversations, I like Braun and I like Oba. Like I don't think Gunther needs it. Can y'all tell me why y'all think Gunther? Like obviously Triple H loves
Gunther winning would repair his image. Okay, it's taking a hit
from the Jey Uso shit.
That is the only benefit. That is the only benefit.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's the only benefit.
Triple H fucked up. His image has never been ruined to me.
No,
but that's you.
That's how I feel.
But that's the thing, Malik. That's you.
I didn't think
that's
it was
you.
either.
The audience thinks different because literally
they chant you
comes out. They chant you tapped out.
Okay,
so
you're right. You're right.
Because obviously we still. Well, yeah, but it's Gunther. You're talking about the longest reigning intercontinental champion, literally one of the best wrestlers on the planet. And when he comes to the arena, people chant you tapped out.
All he does
that's not right.
Now. All he
does
is get
yeah.
I mean, I don't. To me, that doesn't affect him though. I don't think that affects him.
I think it affects his presentation.
And even if he beats Cena, those chances might not even change. For all we know.
But it affects Gunther in the sense of Gunther's still fine. It's not like his wrestling is taking a hit. But I don't think people, more so the crowd, take him as serious as you need to. When Gunther comes out, it should be, oh shit, some shit's about to get fucked up. Now it's like, oh, it's
and that's how it was. Yeah, that's how it was.
See, that's interesting.
Now it's like,
I didn't get that vibe, but it makes sense.
Losing to Jey Uso. Like that's not how it should be.
Which y'all are saying,
he doesn't have the same vibe.
But I feel like Malik, I didn't catch that vibe. But like you said, that's a personal thing. It's interesting because I also agree with Malik. Do the chance stop if he beats Cena? And also, do the chance not make could he not utilize that to make his heel character stronger? Like
it's not so much.
They could, but they haven't done it.
True.
I was about to say it's not so much so that the chants are hindering him, but it's almost the intention behind it. The crowd, even if Brock tapped out one time. When Brock comes back on TV, everybody's like, "Oh shit, somebody's about to get fucked up."
Yeah, that made it.
They don't feel that as a general consensus. They don't feel that in the crowd with Gunther anymore. When Gunther comes out now, it's like, oh,
even after he beat Jey,
it's like, oh, it's Gunther, not a, oh shit, who's about to
yeah,
you know what I mean? It's just even after
it was like that for a while.
He beat Jey Uso again after,
and they were still chanting you tapped out.
And then what happened after the last time he was on TV?
Not even changed.
He lost the same.
But see, that's what I'm starting to think.
He still could hit that.
He retired Goldberg. I don't know if retiring Cena changes that though. G, that's what
it's Goldberg though. Nobody cared about him.
Yeah, nobody
cared about Goldberg.
Goldberg's here. Cena's.
Goldberg beating Cena gives him more heat as a heel, but the chance you can't rewrite history, bro. Like he tapped out.
Okay, but it's not okay. Yes, we're bringing up the chance.
It's not even just
necessarily focusing too much.
Does it fix his aura
itself? We're talking about the aura of Gunther as a whole, and that's
because you can tell. Watch a video of Gunther coming out before that loss, and watch a video of Gunther coming out after the loss. Before that loss, there was an aura. People go, "Oh shit, it's Gunther!" Like he was starting to get that feeling, like the crowd was actually starting to take him serious. But after that, it's like, okay, Gunther, you tapped out. You're the guy who tapped out to Jey Uso. That's literally what he is right now. So if he beats, he doesn't need it. You can do other stuff, but it would help him. It's like a faster way to help repair that character. Have the general, because us on the podcast, of course, we're not going to think that Gunther, of course, because we know Gunther. We know Gunther is one of the best wrestlers in the world. But a general crowd, they're not going to understand that because they're not into it like us. Like they know Gunther as a guy who tapped out to Jey Uso. Yeah, he beat Goldberg, but that was months ago, and Goldberg's shit. You beat Cena, people are going to hate you for that. Like he's going to get booed relentlessly for that. Like it might not even be you tapped out shit. It might just be like you suck or F you Gunther.
And you suck.
That could help him.
It's not an immediate fix, but it's the start. I see what you're saying.
A you suck and an F you Gunther is definitely going to be a lot better than a you tapped out, especially because it also doesn't help the fact that after he lost to Jey Uso, what did he do? Pat McAfee.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, that was
Pat McAfee. Even though I genuinely enjoyed the match,
it was a good match.
It was really fun.
It was
for Gunther standards. What are we doing?
That's cool.
And then He got the title back and immediately lost to CM Punk.
Lost to Punk.
That's because he got injured, though.
I mean, I think he was always going to lose, though.
I feel like that was always the plan. I feel like that
was always the plan.
Yeah,
I just think Seth Rollins. I just think Seth Rollins would have had to deal with Gunther as well, or we would have got a Gunther Punk spin-off. Like you know how like LA Knight and Jey Uso,
like a triple threat.
Like you know how like LA Knight and Jey Uso had their little spin-off feud. I think that would have been Gunther and Punk eventually. Like that's what we would have got. But I think the plan was always for this Rules of the Century. Like I think that was always the plan.
Yeah,
So,
I don't think Punk.
Wait a minute.
Triple threat.
What if it's not gonna happen because I don't see them doing Cena like this. But what if Gunther taps out Cena? Not pass out, but like Cena legitimately taps out.
Make Cena tap out.
But what if he did that?
Damn.
In his last match,
I mean that would make
he gives up.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. If they do that, Gunther needs at least first 2 year type of title run of Roman Reigns. He needs that.
No,
if
for
he
sure.
taps out
Cena.
Sure.
Yeah, he walks in.
for sure.
Cena's never tapped out in his life.
He has,
but before the never give up stuff.
Oh, before the okay, that's
before the never give up.
In the prime of never give up, like
Cena would probably pass out. He'd pass out.
And literally, like we were talking about with the Roman shirts. After that, that's Gunther's
now.
image.
And if they do the Cena pass out,
Because
if they do the Cena pass out, that would be different because he hasn't even done that. So that would be interesting.
Oh wow.
well,
he's done it, but like far.
I was thinking about Rusev, but that was cheap.
Oh, okay, that's the one.
I'm talking about like straight up clean, like I got you, like you're not going nowhere.
Either way, it makes Gunther like, all right, yeah, now I'm coming in and tapping every nigga out. Okay, I see what you're saying. All right, that works. That works.
And that I feel like that's the only way to get rid of you tapped out because you literally tapped out Cena like a lot. At that point, it's like that's beyond you tapped out. They're like, fuck you, dude. Like, well, how dare you? That's nuclear heat right there.
It is. You was Optimus Prime for a little bit, but that is.
God damn.
That's why everybody was like,
we'll go back to Restream.
Yeah, I was about to say we're going back to Restream, man, because StreamYard, you back together.
Audio is lagging, bro. I don't know what they do. I feel like for me, it's like I don't know. I feel like Gunther, I probably think is the match that they want, but I think Braun Breaker is the guy who will benefit the most from it. Like he's the guy I see benefiting the most from it. Gunther, I mean, his image hasn't really been affected to me, so they can do anything with him. They can plug him anywhere, and he'll still be Gunther to me. But if they wanted to kind of build up his little credibility a little bit, beating a Cena would be a good thing for him. Because I still think he's probably going to be the guy to beat Brock too eventually. So if he retires Goldberg, Cena, and then Brock, those are three.
I think that's the Mania match.
Those are three legends right there. That those are
if you want to get Gunther back, beat Cena, beat Brock.
What you could give Braun the Cena and
I feel like he could do what you guys said with Cena. He could do it with the Brock, bro. Like,
exactly. That's what I was thinking.
That'd be even better.
Yeah, for sure. That way, G, you do
like pass, like Brock, like pass out or something.
You still get the
Brock
Fire Braun story.
Braun ain't Cena.
You still get the Fire Braun story.
Never know,
Braun
bro.
goes through, wins the tournament, beats
Brock.
Cena,
No, Brock is not going to
wins
let
the Rumble, takes out Punk, and then you got Gunther with Brock. That shit would be.
I don't know. He let Goldberg squash him, so.
That's a little logistic. That's different.
What? That's not different. He got squashed.
It's Goldberg, though.
It's Goldberg. They had some.
Different. That's different. He's not doing that to one of these new pups. I'm sorry.
Gunther's not a new pup.
Pups is crazy.
Gunther in Brock's eyes is a new pup as opposed to Goldberg, who's been a legend, who they've been in the same locker room before, technically in their primes. Obviously, they kind of missed each other a little bit. But they do. It's different. It's like looking at your homie. I'm not saying they're homies, but looking at a homie and being like, "Yeah, I'll do that for you because you my dog, and we both have a similar level of dominance that's been backed up by years," as opposed to looking at somebody 10, 12 years younger than you. Talk about, "Boy, you're not passing me out. You better go ahead and take this F5, and maybe I'll let you pin me. Maybe I'll let you powerbomb me, but you're not passing me out." Gunther's not. Brock Lesnar's not. If Brock Lesnar does that, Malik, I'll send you $100. I'll send you $100. He let him do that. I'll send you $100 immediately. I'm gonna have it saved right there.
Hey, that'd be hard.
I can't do that, Malik. Hey, you got it. Let me know when you got it.
That'd be hard, bro. Giving Gunther to Brock Lesnar. I like it, Malik. And then having Braun Breaker beat Cena. I like it, dog.
Especially if that's his last match too, bro.
Yeah, that's hard. That's hard.
When has Brock ever passed out?
That's what makes it successful.
I haven't seen tap out.
You gotta give back though, bro. He beat Undertaker. Brock did so much fire shit. Give back, nigga. Give back.
Give back.
Yeah.
Do we not remember what? Let's be real. You think Brock Lesnar giving back? They brought him. They brought him back after allegations that are still on a public forum. You giving back everything? Hell no, nigga. That nigga don't care.
True.
Clearly.
That's why he would give back. He won't care. As long as they give him
argument
the bag,
against him.
Yeah, what if they offer him the bag?
Bro? They'd be like, hey, bro, you got to go out there and do this. All right, whatever.
What if they offer him the bag?
Same brother who, no matter what the bag was, said, I'm not wrestling Jinder Mahal.
What gender different?
No matter what the bag.
Okay, I don't blame him on that bullshit. That's the one time I said, good job, bro.
If we talking about Stroke 2, he could have easily been like, I ain't about to go out there and lose to Goldberg, nigga. Like, that's old ass nigga, bro. Like,
he won it. He won when it mattered most. He won the title on that nigga.
Yeah, still, but he didn't have to get.
But he got squashed.
He got squashed.
Squash is crazy.
This was Brock after ending the streak.
Because
I'll never forget that, bro.
Because again, Goldberg was viewed at the time still. This is before we hated Goldberg, remember? This is when we still thought Goldberg was a monster.
True.
When he was hitting his hand on the door before he came out. Before we hated Goldberg. Goldberg was still like that when he did that.
Mm-hmm.
He was
We
old.
just hated that that Kevin Owens had to get. The only thing we hated about that.
He wasn't like
Kevin
Owens.
Owens.
That was great.
The only thing.
That nigga was 50. He was not like that anymore. He was not.
Yeah, but we still respected Goldberg to that level. People were still wanting Goldberg back, at that time.
They had the aura from the WCW days, but he wasn't like that anymore.
Goldberg could still look.
But I still thought Brock was winning.
Right, but
in what world is an old Goldberg? What world is an old version of Goldberg believable to squash Brock Lesnar?
No, I didn't say squash. Okay, I'm not saying
that's what happened. He got
that was the shocking part. I'm with you on that. But nevertheless, you still looked at Goldberg, even at that time, as somebody who could match power for power with that nigga.
Yeah.
And so when he did it, it was shocking. It was shocking, but it wasn't like that was the worst decision ever or that was fucking stupid. No. It was just like, oh, okay.
I was just dumbfounded. Yeah, I was just like, what the?
Just like, oh, okay. That's nice. And then
I did not expect that shit whatsoever.
I was like, oh, and then the match at WrestleMania was a great match. Went a little longer, but it wasn't.
Their WrestleMania match?
Their WrestleMania match? Squashed by Goldberg, he could have easily.
The WrestleMania match, what you thought the Survivor Series one was going to be?
Exactly. I thought bar for bar with I thought that was a Survivor Series match.
Right. So, the only thing that happened in the WrestleMania match that I didn't expect was Brock Lesnar to leapfrog over that nigga. That's it.
Bro, that was freak athleticism. Oh my god.
That's what we talking about though. We talking about Brock Lesnar not doing what he don't want to do. He could have easily been like, bro, I'm not going out there and getting squashed by this dude. Bro.
Right. He could have.
Wasn't it? I'm pretty sure it's Brock's idea.
But it's also a lot harder.
It's business.
I
think it was his idea actually.
But it's also a lot easier to say no to somebody who ain't nearly put in the amount of years you have compared to somebody who has. Like Goldberg at the time of that happening, and Gunther when he would do it now, two different levels. Gunther's great, love him. Two different levels at the time. Goldberg considered a legend at this point. He didn't have the WCW streak, and he did everything, and he had a little WWE run where he was at the top of his game. Gunther at this time is fun. Even though it's nasty, and this is Triple H's fault, Gunther, your best run was in the mid card.
Yeah.
Your best run was in the mid card. I'm not doing that for you. Because as soon as you came up here with the big pups, you was getting tapped out by Jey Uso, and niggas don't take you serious. I'm not doing that for you.
So, I hear you, G, and you right, but I still think Malik is right though. If he offer him a bag, that nigga gonna say yeah.
At this point in his career, maybe. At this point in his career, maybe.
Oh yeah.
He lucky he's back in the company.
Exactly. He lucky he here. He got to do
I really do think though the Cena match was ESPN and TKO. That's WrestlePalooza. I genuinely believe that's what it was for. If we don't have a WrestlePalooza on ESPN,
Brock Lesnar.
I don't think we get in the bag. It was ESPN.
And if we're talking about hypothetically Gunther beating Cena dirty, I mean that's what Brock just did. So you match them up at Mania. Now they both there, bro. You destroyed Cena. I destroyed Cena. Now we here at Mania. All they gotta do is just have. It can be a competitive match. Gunther just got to get the win at the end.
Getting the win isn't the problem. You said put him to sleep. He ain't putting that nigga.
And that would be the best way to do it.
Yeah, that'd be hard.
Especially if that's Brock's. Like I said, if it's hypothetically gonna be his last match, bro, he ain't coming back anymore.
I think he's going to.
I mean, it's probably gonna be SummerSlam.
Minneapolis. Yeah, Minneapolis.
Yeah.
Minneapolis.
He is Mr. SummerSlam also, so
They can do it there. They can do it there. All they gotta say, like you said, you back. You lucky to even be back, bro. So we need you to do this real quick.
Yeah, you are lucky to be back, nigga.
Very especially, hypothetically, if they cover some shit up. Yeah, go ahead and go ahead and do that, bro.
Go ahead and take that L for Gunther. Yeah, nigga.
We helped you out, my guy. You taking that L, bro. And you doing it just for too.
Oh shit.
Was there? How'd y'all feel about that Penta match? That Penta Dom Rusev match, bro.
It was all right.
I don't know what the end game is.
Yeah,
that's really what it is. With Dom, I don't know who's the end game. I thought it was AJ, but now
some people are saying that Cena's gonna beat him at some point.
That's why. Okay, y'all think Cena fights him?
You think Dom is winning the tournament?
No, Cena. They're saying Cena's gonna beat Dom at Survivor Series for the title.
Oh,
that's the rumor. I don't know for sure.
That's what's being rumored.
But if he beats Dom at Survivor Series for the IC title, which I don't have a problem with, my first original pitch with Cena was go ahead, give him that IC and make him a Grand Slam.
Right.
Well, that changes who I think beats him then because
Braun not doing
Braun
that.
don't need the IC title.
And I don't think Gunther does it either.
Over, that's what I'm saying. They changed it now.
Back to the Over or Melo. Does that put Melo back in the good? Yeah.
Nah, Melo.
They don't like him like that.
He's done.
I love. I feel
like the best option if Cena hypothetically becomes the IC champion at Survivor Series, I think Oba would be the best option because then you don't have to make him in the world title scene.
Yep.
Not the IC title. It's basically how they built him up in NXT with the North American title first. You build him up that way, and then
that resolves G's worries.
Him up to the world title scene.
Right.
Yep. That resolves your worries about him having to be a world champion. Yep.
Well, if he would have just beat Cena straight in that tournament, yeah, bro, give him the title. What are we doing? Right.
I'm sorry, I had to bring that up. Oof.
Why is that Cam right there? What the hell?
Oof.
Damn.
Now, I hate y'all because Kit Wilson is actually a really good worker and nobody knows. And so I hate y'all for that. But yeah, bro, shit. Melo need a lot more build-up. Like Melo's range right now, obviously he's gonna win the Miz feud. I would love to see him win another feud, and then he'll probably be the one to beat Ilya. Or if they put that title back on Solo, he'll probably be the one to beat Solo. Well, Tama Tonga was holding it, so Tama Tonga might get that title. I don't know.
Bro, all they have to do is either just have Melo beat Ilya, or if you don't want Ilya to get pinned, just have him win in a ladder match at WrestleMania, bro, or something like that.
But that's what I'm saying. He'll win the Miz feud, and I think he needs one more. I think
I'm saying if they don't want to have in the eyes of the fans, whatever, you can have a ladder match, bro.
I think in the eyes of the fans, Melo needs two feuds. He needs to win this Miz feud, and he needs one more to kind of like, okay, we're
nudge him up.
We're doing something with him. I want to say Aleister Black, but nah, brother. I want Aleister Black to start wrecking everybody.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Why he's back in the feud with? Why he's in another match with Damian after the last?
Bro, what happened to Damian?
Well, to be fair, they lit him on fire technically.
But it's a last man standing match.
Yeah, but that was the end. That was supposed to be the end of the feud.
Yeah,
it was supposed to be.
Oh, that's a last man standing match, brother. Like you gotta keep it.
I've been tuning out on SmackDown.
I get Damian wanting his revenge, but they should have did that like earlier. You know what I'm saying? Standing would have been the final match. Because now we got to continue. This is like
the last man standing. Like because when Aleister Black came out for Ilya, I was like, no way they're gonna end this soon. Because Aleister Black, how you gonna lose? Freaking Damian Priest. All right, brother. All right.
Like that makes sense, but it's
it makes sense. But like Ilya, I'm not gonna lie. This U.S. title reign ain't really him for me because he keeps winning because of nefarious means. Ilya has lost twice in a row.
His next one needs to be clean.
Yeah. He's lost twice in a. Matter of fact, 3 times he's won because of distraction. Well, yeah, because that's it. Did he not get distracted when they fought?
Yeah. But what was his other match before?
Ilya still looks great. Ilya still looks great.
What was the match before Aleister?
No, No, it was after Alistair. It was Nathan.
Oh,
Nathan
right.
Frazier.
Okay.
Yeah, Nathan
Right.
Frazier.
Okay. Got it.
So it's like, even though Ilya looks great, I'm not gonna say he don't look great. He look good. Hey, shout out Ilya, man. You hooping. You keep winning.
Need some clean wins.
And then somebody calls you out on it. Ooh, it's hard to argue, brother.
Why Nate looking like that? Bro?
He needs some clean wins. Did
he Frazier clean?
He beat Nathan Frazier clean.
Pause on there, but we won't let it slide.
Oh, there you go.
He beat Nathan Frazier clean.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Because I saw all the tag teams come out, so I thought that was like
that was in the beginning.
That was before the match.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because Ciampa came out with
teasing like
will survive.
They're teasing like DIY for Axiom like going after the title because like Ciampa came out after Nathan Frazier and then they did the Nathan Frazier match. So I'm sure Axiom probably gonna get a match. Ciampa probably gonna get a match. Gargano probably gonna get a match. So they're kind of
and that's how they
probably make the small cap.
Make it Rebel Heart.
Bro,
no, we're not. No, we're not.
Hey, Ciampa came out to no one survived. So,
but he's always came out to that until they started being a tag team. Once they started being a tag team,
that is true.
That's when he stopped coming out to it. But he was coming out to that when he was fighting Bobby Lashley for the title.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and end off the feud, guys. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, man. Appreciate it. Sorry we're a little late today, but make sure you guys
fuck Jey Uso.
Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. Relax, bro. Damn.
Oh, so I can hate Jeff Hardy, but you can't hate Jey. Yeah.
Because Jeff Hardy clears as a talent, but that's another conversation for another day.
The Jey Uso slander.
How do you botch a neck breaker? You know what?
That's why he's not the champion. Don't worry, he's not the champion.
How do you come to a big pay-per-view? No.
There is a God in this world.
Damn, you right. How you do
Damn,
that?
Jay. All right,
I don't know how you come. I don't know how you come to a pay-per-view.
I got no excuse for that.
But hey.
Then why does Jay wrestle like he drunk? Oh, end the show. End the show.
We
probably
want
because he
Cross.
is. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. Probably because he is.
All right, relax.
Probably because he is. You see the
hold that tag rope, nigga.
You gotta chill.
And how many times he be forgetting his lines mid promo?